Hiya, my name's Nick. Welcome to the Bear's Paws. What can I get you?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you let me know in the comments below? How are we? Are we there? Am I there? Is everyone there? Are we there? Tell me, can you hear me? Can you really feel me? Can see and hear me? Muchas gracias, Kirsty, Steve, Saf, Casper, Mandy. How you doing? We all alright? How's things? How are we? How are we all doing? Are we all fantastic? Are we full of the joys of spring? I am absolutely full of the joys of spring and hay fever and private dentistry shizzle. Hang on. Come on, Botrix, wake up. Your name's been mentioned. Vámonos, muchachos. Come on, we can't start without you, Botrix. There's no show without punch. Oh man, I've got the windows open because it's absolutely roasting, and I've got a massive light, of course, because I'm a dickhead. It's supposed to look good, apparently. I'm not sure it does, like. Very much like putting glitter on a turd, but you know, it's there anyway. Jesus, suffering, fuck, that's huge. Come on, Bat. You can't stop the bot. You can't stop the bot. Jeff's making sure Botrix stays asleep. Jeff is one evil sod, as we'll find out over the coming weeks. We know he will do. He's evil. Botrix has correctly joined the channel. There you go, indeed. Smashing it, smashing it. Not too bad here, Casper. You're right, mate. Oh. Well, we've started. We have started. The doors are open. Steve's in his place. And we are ready to smash this shit. So, who is going to take the very first shift behind the bar tonight? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the one? Do I see any hands up, or do I need to start choosing someone? Kirsty's going to do it. Happy days. Let me get the staff up. Staff up, where are you? Kirsty, there you go. Kirsty is now serving. And Steve's there not taking any shit whatsoever. Get your orders into Kirsty. Saf, you would do it if no one volunteered, which means you've just volunteered for the second shift. I hope you realise. Do appreciate it. Propping up the bar as always, Steve. Yeah, don't complain if the drink orders are wrong. Just drink up, you'll be alright. Saf's getting the first round in. Happy days. Jeff said he'd have a 9-tuple whiskey. Don't know what a word is for it. Non-tuple, isn't it? Non-tuple. All good, happy. Look at that. Smashing it there, Kirsty La. Smashing it. Making sure I'm not pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, man. I don't know why my eyes is really stinging tonight. They weren't earlier on. They were alright. I don't know. The birds are really tweeting out there. At some point, I might put Merlin out the window and see what happens. Doubt it, like, but I might. Speaking of birds, I have got a little bird feeder. It's in the shape of a little bench, a park bench. with a mesh underneath it, and then all the food goes in there. We've got a load of food as well, and my dad hung it up on the tree for me in the back garden. So hopefully tomorrow I might get out there and sort out some bird cam action. Hopefully. I did try and do something yesterday and it never worked. That's why I was pissed off. That's why I ended up having to do the normal stream. But I'm trying things to see if they work. NA for non-alcoholic ones, or is that Nick Ashcroft for no alcohol ones? Is that what that is? What to start off with? Maduri and lemonade. Tall glass, near ice. Maduri. The Sturi Maduri. That's a blast from the past. If no one gets that reference as well, that's from Still Game. A Scottish sitcom. Don't give Maduri. Talking of birds tweeting, your missus has now got the mailing app and she's obsessed with it. Helen, isn't it fantastic? We love it. We absolutely love it. It is like pure quality. Oh, Saf, man. Am I going to stick the GoPro by the bird feeder? That's not a bad idea. And also, I've got a shitty old GoPro, a GoPro 4, which, if it got smashed into a million pieces, I would not be remotely arsed. So I could actually put that in there. And I've got the waterproof cage as well, so I can put that around it. Could I keep it fully charged? I don't know. Could I? Might be able to. Yeah, I could do that. I just need to try and get me laptop to work outside. You know, obviously I can't leave it in the rain, but a way of getting it to work so that I can leave the GoPro up there and also have another camera pointing directly at bird cam. Dennis bird cam. That's what we're going to call it as well. Dennis bird cam. There you go, sorted. Sorry, that was a football reference, Mandy. Dennis bird cam. Yeah, we're having that. You're having that one, Dave? We're having that one. Is it bird poop proof? We will soon find out, which is why I'm going to put the shitty Al one out, literally, before I put the other one in. One for Casper as well. There you go. Yeah, it's interesting. That mailing app I think is fantastic. Just sitting in the car, which I've been doing all week. You've seen some of the streams. I'm just sat in my car with my legs hanging out. I've got memory problems, obviously. I've got wireless lav mics, 2 of them. So it's got one receiver even, goes into the phone, and I've got 2 that one on me and then one right by the bushes that you can hear all the birds, and it's been fantastic. I've really needed that chill time, and man, if it hadn't been for Spencer doing Eurovision and then Laz doing his painting gear last night, there's a good chance I might have live streamed from the beach because it was absolutely stunning. Such a lovely night. Temperature was good. There was a little bit of a breeze coming in off the sea, which cools it down as well, but not cold. I just sat there on the wall. There was someone, must have been about 16 or 17 years of age, kneeling down on the beach below me, just drawing in the sand. I thought, well, why not? Dead peaceful. Even the motorbikes were all dead mellow. There was no one screaming down the Marine Drive. Crazy. Is that a bit Bergkamp? Yep. Dennis Bergkamp. We are getting Dennis Birdcam because the Birdcam is going to be after Dennis. Louise, how you doing? Nipping in for a swift half, no problem at all. That's what we like to see. It might have vodka and rum in it. You never know with Kirsty and the mood she's in. Slinging drinks. NA meaning non-alcoholic, yes, not Nick Ashcroft. Sand art is a thing. I think it is. When I went to there at London there in 2017, was it? Maybe a bit later, I can't remember. It was about 3 or 4 weeks after the London Bridge attack. And I went there to see my friend. I hadn't seen her in a while. And as we were walking down on the south bank to go to Borough Market for a beverage, someone had been drawing Homer Simpson's face in the sand. I've got it somewhere on one of my old phones. When I find it, I'll stick it up on the screen there. It was fantastic. So well done. Very artistic. And it was lovely because there was loads of messages sort of post-it noted onto London Bridge. Loads of messages of positivity and hope, and it was lovely. It's like, you know what? I was having a drink with her in Borough Market. It might have been less than a month ago that there was an attack, but nah, not letting it beat us. The city didn't let it beat them, so lovely. Maybe last night was meant to be enjoyed, not recorded. Do you know what, Saf? It was. Because I did have my phone in my hand, and then I just locked it, put it in my pocket, and sat there looking out. Very, very chilled. It was beautiful. I got back in the car, and then I hyperlapsed the sunset, which looked okay, but not as well as it could have done. But I learned a couple of lessons. I will do that at some point when I get a chance. Although today I've been a dentist. I've got a dentist again tomorrow because they managed to fit me in for another. Today was just a new patient check-up thing. Tomorrow I need to go and get a wisdom tooth removed, which is loose. My ex-wife had to get hers removed and she had surgery. Mine's just come out by itself, thankfully. Or it's coming out by itself. It's not coming out by itself because if it did, it wouldn't cost me a fucking penny, whereas now it's going to cost me best part of 200 bleeding quid to get a tooth removed. Knobheads. Anyway, that's how with the consequences. Back there tomorrow. Friday, blood's taken. So we'll see what happens. Your garden this afternoon, you've got a coal tit, a blue tit, a grey tit, dunnock, blackbird, house sparrow, goldcrest, robin, jackdaw, red-legged partridge, chaffinch, greenfinch and a blackcap. Man, that is absolutely incredible. And would you have known that there was that many different birds, or would you just heard like 2 or 3 different types of calls going on? That's what I always thought. There might be a few different ones, but then when 10 come up on your phone, you think, Jesus, is there that many? It's crazy, but it's lovely to know them as well. And since I've had that app and I've been looking at it and then searching in the trees, I've been managing to just sort of catch the outlines of them because I know what to look for. I mean, the robin's little fat bastards, you know what to look for with that. Yep, Steve, get your order in yet? Get your order in. So if you're not wearing shoes or socks just to be on the safe side, you can't go losing any more of them, mate. Far too expensive. Pot of tea for security without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, that's a bit harsh, man. If Steve was there, you've got big tit as well. Disgraceful behaviour. Yeah, long time no see. Now 3 times in 3 days. Steve does get around. He's very loyal that way. He's always to be found here and on the door, making sure no ne'er-do-wells get in. Yeah, they are, Steve, aren't they? A lot of them do sound very familiar and similar to each other. So it's like, have I heard that one before? I'm sure I've heard that before. And then you look at it and think, actually, no. That is, when you listen back to it, it's similar but not the same. And I think it is just because it's so familiar. You used to hearing the same birds all the time that you tune out some of them, I think. But there's loads, absolutely loads. Are we listening to the playlist? We're not tonight because I couldn't get everything sorted in time. I've been running around like a dickhead trying to get things fixed. Cheers. Non-alcoholic again. Hang on. Just up the fan to make sure it's cold enough. I will get it sorted though, Saf. The playlist is there, which was the main thing. I just need to be able to then sort something out. I will sort it. I will sort it. Of course, I can't start playing it, because if I did, I'd start getting all kinds of mad ting, fam. Everyone's getting strikes at the moment. Steve is in very high demand of security. He is. Pip, how you doing, mate? How's things? Toilets are blocked and there's a rap on the cistern. That sounds like every Liverpool pub I've been into. That's if you can get in that part of the bathroom. There's about 17 lads in there who have all got really heavy colds by the sound of it. Mandy, you forgot the playlist. How can you forget the playlist? Apart from the fact that I couldn't do the playlist, so don't worry about it. Might be small, but you're not too small for a spanking, Mandy. Bigger men than you've tried. Ooh. Calm, calm, children, calm, calm. Yeah, I hate Liverpool pubs like that sometimes. Go out for a bevy with your mate, and then every 5 minutes there's people going into the bathrooms and toilets. I think, why are you doing it? Can we not just sit here and have a conversation? Why do you need to be off your tits on a Tuesday night? I mean, for fuck's sake. It's no one's birthday, it's not Christmas. It's just a random Tuesday in the middle of, I don't know, September. Why, Delilah? Still can't find the remote for the TV. There's a separate room. Oh, there's separate rooms. Bastard. I forgot about that. Yeah, I've set up some separate rooms as well. But I need to do a bit more than that, rather than just setting them up. There has to be a bit more planning involved in them. But we will get there. We will definitely get there. Trust me on this. Trust me. Going to listen to the playlist on random in the meantime. That's fair, dude. Has everyone got a second device? Mandy, it's not going to happen tonight. But has everybody got a second device just in case? Because we will have the jukebox or the DJ, depending on what mood we're in, and they will play songs and you can join in and listen at home. I can't play them on the stream because lots of people who do that are getting huge amounts of copyright strikes at the moment. Hopefully Sunday, hopefully Sunday. Don't forget about security. Steve, tap the badge, mate. Tap the SIA badge. Tell him straight. Oi. Stripes, mate. Stripes. So if you got your charge the next year, fantastic. Sunday, yes, Sunday will be the one. I can't crack on, Mandy, unfortunately. I can't crack on because I have actual plans for it. Actual plans. It's not just a, here we go. Actual plans. I want it to look good and to sound good and to be good, to taste good, to smell good and to do you good, buy gum to do you good. So it will be done for Sunday. I've got to go to the dentist again tomorrow. I've got to drop my daughter off at work early in the morning yet again and pick her up. But then after that, when I get home, 2 o'clock for the dentist, I should be home fairly sharpish after that. I will try and get in the garden. We'll get bird cam on the go. But at the same time, I will also be doing the necessary bits and pieces that I need to sort out the DJ or the Juki. In fact, we have a DJ already, so thanks to Mandy and her handy Mandy work, we have a DJ. So watch this space, it will be here Sunday, as will possibly extra rooms at the pub. Takes a lot of arsing round though. Genuinely takes a lot of arsing round. But I don't mind it, I quite like that side of things. Trying to make it all work. What colour's a bird camp going to be flying? Good question. I was looking yesterday as well. I did a very, very quick live stream about midnight, was it 1 o'clock, wherever, this morning, just to test. Streamlabs have got an app on the mobile phone, and you can put there's themes to it as well. You can put actual themes on there. So there was one that was greenish and looked slightly gardeny, bit gardeny. So yeah, I was going to try that, see if that works in the garden. For the time being, it's going to stay as just a normal YouTube app. So there might not be any colours, but I'll see if I can do something. Is there something I can do on the YouTube app to put, I don't know, something on the screen, not just what it's seeing? I don't know. I'll get there. We'll get there. We'll all go together. Sure, you've seen your dentist in the car park with the arse up in the air? It would be the other way round after what they're charging me at the moment. I am being no lubed. But then that's what private dentistry fucking costs. I'm hoping. She did mention it could be a referral to an NHS dentist for one particular issue. If that happens, sign me up, man. But I won't know about that for another, few weeks, couple of months maybe. But I'm registered with them. I've got me. I'm paying monthly to be part of a plan with them, and they're all very nice people. What? Slightly distracted. I don't know, Mandy. Just said you made the DJ. We have a DJ ready to go, but I need everything on the screen and making it work to go fantastic. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? It needs to be alright. It needs to look sound. We can't go this far and have the place looking tidy and then have it looking shite. It is proper old school, like Ray Vaughan from Phoenix Nights. Shabbat. Neil Fitzy from Liverpool. Yeah. And we can even get Spencer. Not that Spencer, the other Spencer. Let's get ready to rumble. Right, so Safford, you're the only one playing with the playlist. You're going to start at Coolio, and then Mandy's going to work out how to put hers on shuffle. It has to be on shuffle, otherwise it'll just play it in order. And you don't really want 4 or 5 songs from the same person, otherwise it's bullshit. No NHS dentists in Norfolk, Steve, we've got plenty. Not a single space in any of them. It's ridiculous. And if you've seen some of the NHS dentists being interviewed, they said we're being people are saying that, or trying to say that we don't want to do NHS work because we'd rather go private and get more money. So it's not that at all. We're quite happy to do the NHS work because we need to help people, but it's the government's paperwork or whatever it is, the systems are put in place are so poor that they can't do it. Oh man, the birds are loud. Yeah. But it's stupid. How can you not have an NHS dentist? It used to be free until that bastard Thatcher got involved. Yeah, man, tell Seth what to play and when to press play. NHS dentists are rare to find. They are. You just can't get them anywhere in the country. There was one opened, wasn't it? Or one, I think it might have opened a new one, taking on NHS patients. I can't remember where it was, but they were queuing round the block just to get in there. How can you do that? How can that be 2024? You can't get a dentist and they're spewing shite into the rivers. I mean, what? Are we going back? Are we going backwards, are we? What's next? Pea soup is on the River Thames. Thatcher the milk snatcher. Horrible, horrible person. Sold everything. Everything we had got sold off. And now we had no debt. And we own the railways, the water, the electricity, the gas. Now everything's sold. We're trillions in debt. But we can open more coal fields and we can open more oil fields in the North Sea. That'll bring in money, apart from the fact that it won't, because It goes on the open market. So it makes money for the companies who are bringing it up. Not a penny comes this way. Wankers. Yeah, a comedian said he wanted to turn a grave into a public urinal. Do you do? Or put a dance floor on it. She divided opinion greatly in this country. Obviously, me being from the city I'm from, she died on the 8th of April. It's my birthday on the 10th. I was gutted she didn't hang on for 2 more days, but you can't have everything, can you? We had a fucking good party that night though, because of how horrendous she was. We're still suffering from it. It took you nearly 6 years to get an NHS dentist, Kirsty. That is stupid. Gangster's Paradise. There you go. Put a pause in the chat when you queued, Saf. Mandy will put a play to play, and at that point, you press play. There you go. That sorted it. Sorted it out. But don't forget, Saf, you are behind the bar in 3 minutes' time. Queued. There you go. Ready to go. I will get it sorted. I will. I meant to do it earlier on, and then something happened, and then... What happened earlier? Something happened. I can't even think. That's how bad it is. Dropped my daughter off at work at 8 this morning, came home, had a little nap on the sofa, as is my wont. And then the rest of the day has pretty much just disappeared. It was like from just before noon I was getting ready to go to the dentist. From 3:30, 4:30 I was sorting things out after getting home from the dentist. Then what did I do? I had to do some things for the stream, and then went to Tesco, and that's it. I've achieved absolutely nothing, and I was running around like a knobhead all day. Didn't even manage to get outside in the garden. This is all I'm hearing. I'm hearing the birds through this open window. That's about it. Yep. Use the pause. It's quicker. Yeah, not too bad, Casper. How's yours as well, mate? Everything's okay. Explains why you got false teeth. You may as well admit it so people can, fuck off. You take the piss out of you, but not in a nice way. Yep. Sod them. There's going to be more and more people in the same position because we can't get access to what we need. It's ridiculous. There should be certain things that you can rely on. A health service should be a given. A dental service should be a given. Clean water should be a given. Things like that, I just don't understand. It's ridiculous. Can't find it quick on the PC. Well. Copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Yep, it is, isn't it? Stupid. And because everything's getting privatised, it gets worse and worse. Nothing that was ever privatised in this country has improved. I mean, literally nothing. Not a single thing has ever got better for being privatised. And yet, they keep on doing it. I mean, they used to laugh at British Rail. It used to be a standing joke, didn't it? If you watched the Two Ronnies or Morecambe and Wise or anything like that, 70s stuff, they have a go at British Rail, awful. Well, yeah, but the trains used to be near enough on time. Might have been a bit dirty, but they used to be cheap and they were on time most of the time. Now, they just get cancelled constantly because there's no issue to it, is there? There's just pay us money. If we've got no one to drive the train, train's cancelled. We don't have to pay anyone then. Louise slaps hands on thighs, on your own or someone else's. Time you got going. Lovely to see you as well. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, have you noticed that when nurses used to inject you, they'd say you might feel a small prick? Now they say you might feel a scratch. Yep. Possibly because back in the day, you might feel a small prick was taken as an allowance to go on, help yourself, lad. I know. You may feel a scratch. No. What I feel is a needle digging into me. That's not a scratch, mate. Were those the male nurses? Yep. If you're lucky, you might feel a little prick. Next pot of tea. Oh, sorry, Kirsty, you're doing ovies there, lad. Saf, get behind the bar. Keep it coming, yeah. Sounds like me, that Steve. I have got tea there as well, you know. When I finish bows. Oh, you got any bows for a baby? You can't give a baby bows. Saf, you're up. We didn't really need to know that. Oh, you mean you're behind there now? Yeah, so you might have a little bit of pain. A little bit of pain. At which point you have to peel you off the ceiling. Never good. Mandy found shuffle. Yes, do you know what it is? On the playlist, it's the shuffle button. That one. What he is drinking? No fancy stuff. Oh, bollocky. I didn't do any new cocktails. I knew there was. See, I told you I knew there was stuff that I needed to do. More cocktails, a food menu. So much to do. Bad manners, lip up fatty. Go ahead. I love bad manners. It was weird as well. Bust a blood vessel. I remember him being huge. I mean, proper massive. And then you look at him back now and think, you know what? He doesn't look huge at all. He just looks like a normal fella. A normal van driver or something. Is that because we've all become too big? Fat people now are not like him. Fat people are, you need to get forklift trucked out of your bath and stuff like that. Surprise you. Guinness for Pip, of course. He's skinny now, is he? I haven't seen it. I know he does the, what's the name of that tour? Oh, shit. Do you follow me on Twitter? Why the fuck can't I remember this? That 80s and 90s indie tour. There's a company that do it all the time. They have like Cast and Shed 7 and stuff like that. Bollocks, my brain's absolutely toast. Terrible. Here's your Shirley Temple. Proper alcohol free, isn't it? Shirley Temple. I know that because Frank Burns in MASH drinks them. And he's an absolute shitbag. Don't be an absolute Frank. Here's your tea Maria and Coke. Ah, you mean Coke? You're in the hotel called Fatty Towers. Oh, man. Like that Tom chef, lost loads of weight. Tom Kerridge. Tom Kerridge has got the exact same voice as Danny Gabardon. Danny Gabardon used to play football for Wales. He's Welsh. Tom Kerridge is English, but they've got the exact same voice. He's from Bristol, and I think Danny Gabardon was from the other end of the bridge. But sound absolutely identical. Tom Kerridge, by the way, I didn't realise was a child actor. I didn't realise that. And then I was watching After Henry. Remember that 1990s sitcom with Prunella Scales and Joan Sanderson? And I heard a voice. I went, "That's Tom Kerridge." And I turned around and looked on the telly, and he was in After Henry. He's an actor. If you go on IMDb, he has his own shizzle on there. Did not know that at all. Blew my tiny mind again. Steve, there's your beer. Don't tell me. It's all right. Steve can have what he likes. He can have tea if he wants. He can have beer if he wants. Yeah, Tom Kerridge. He was huge at one point, wasn't he? I remember, didn't he do a programme? A losing weight programme. I think he did, didn't he? Because he was a big lad, and there was some other, in the same way the hairy bikers did one, didn't he? How to eat healthily and lose loads of weight. Really good. Some of the tips you can get from them were fantastic. Have you paused yet, Saf? See, Kasabian and the Kaiser Chiefs are doing a summer solstice gig in Leicester. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, them two, but to be fair to both bands, they are very, very good festival bands. If you've got so many 100,000 people in a field, they can get them going. Leicester, of course, where Kasabian are from. I've never seen them nor the Kaiser Chiefs. I did when me and Jess went to see Noel Gallagher. The support act was Tom Meehan, who used to be in Kasabian until he got kicked out because of spousal abuse. And I think we've seen 1.5 songs of his because we had to get in and get sorted for Noel Gallagher, but I wasn't overly bothered that I didn't see too much of Tom Meehan because he's a bit of a knob. But to be fair, the band and his voice sounded fantastic. You predict a riot in Leicester, not the playlist? There might be riots in Leicester. He just got promoted, didn't he? To Premier League. Both bands have a few anthems between them. Do you do, Steve? That first Kasabian album was superb. Especially out of both bands, that album. Clubfoot. That's still to this day, I think it's a fantastic song. And I've seen Kaiser Chiefs did they've got a DVD out. It was a live concert somewhere, and the gig that they did, they were fantastic. Reggie. Very nice. I like ska music. Ska's for me, it's a really good summer type of music. Windows down in the car. The specials on the wireless. What more can you ask for? Saf can't get it to copy and paste. What a ball ache. Would it take relegation if it meant you can beat Liverpool 10-0 home and away? Well, we're safe, but even if we were looking at going down this season, it wouldn't hit hard at all because I'm sick of the Premier League. Absolutely hate it. It's an absolute cesspit. It's disgusting. Beating Liverpool is fantastic, but at the same time, well, I'd take relegation if it meant they came down with us. That way they couldn't take the piss, but having to work in a city full of their fans, no. What are you copying and pasting? Yep, the wireless. still call it that here? Stick it on the wireless, will ya? Football update. Sorry, Sav. Cape Town City have finally won a game in 2024, a 2-0 win over Morocco Swallows. Up to Cape Town. There we go. Fantastic stuff. That's done now. That's that out of the way. You are no longer unbeaten in 2024. Sorry, I haven't won a game anymore. That's done. It's gone. Always told the truth. Scousers with toffees. We are. I've got loads of mates from Liverpool who are Reds as well, but a huge amount of their support comes from Norway and Ireland. A lot of Scousers are blue because the families were blue. As the saying used to go, you can support Liverpool, Man United and Arsenal from your armchair, but you can only support Everton from the heart. Which I think it sums it up perfectly. We've watched our teams through thin and thin, except I haven't. I've actually seen us win lots of stuff. So, yeah, seen us win the league twice. I was there twice watching us win the league. I was there watching us win the FA Cup. So I've seen us do all right. Yeah, but if you have a look, I mean, there was a derby, wasn't it? Not last week, the week before. And Liverpool's official Twitter account had to put out the coach parking for the derby is on Priory Road, and everyone started laughing at them. What the fuck do you mean coach parking? Can't you just walk across from where you live? Oh no. Coaches coming from all over the country or flying in. It's Liverpool John Lennon Airport on a weekend when Liverpool are at home is an absolute nightmare. Just full of Scandinavians. Towns full of them. They're all dressed weird. It's bizarre. But they spend a lot of money. That's the reason why Liverpool don't want local fans going to the game. They'd rather people come in from miles out of town. Because your local lads, if they're anything like me, stay in the pub until 5 to 3, wander over, go in the ground, come back out 5 minutes before the end of the game, go back in the pub. You don't spend a penny in the ground on anything. You don't buy anything from the club shop. Whereas anyone that comes over as a day tripper, just getting to 2 or 3 games while they're over here, will go into the club shop every single day and spend thousands. So that's what they're constantly aiming for, that kind of stuff. Yeah, as a hammer, you'd understand. I feel sorry for some of the London clubs when you've got teams like Arsenal and Chelsea just seem to be, I don't seem to be as authentic. When Chelsea used to be, I remember when I was growing up, Chelsea were just a no-mark club. They were no better than, Charlton or QPR. Now all of a sudden, Russian money comes in and apparently they're a big club. My arse. But yeah, lots of the London clubs, I don't get tarred with the same brush. Are people just going there as tourists? I think West Ham. My experience of West Ham fans has always been most of them are fairly local to where the team is. Although I've got a mate who's from Formby, near Liverpool. Half his family are red, half his family are blue. And because they kept on trying to get him to support either side when he was a kid, he looked up and seen who was playing the FA Cup that year, 1980, and he decided, that's my team, and he has been following them ever since. So he's a huge West Ham fan from Merseyside, bizarrely. Kirsty wants a glass of wine and a cocktail without peach flavour things. Oh, go ahead. Double dropping. Happy days. Football club loyalty is like religion. It is indoctrination passed on from parents to kids. It is because it becomes part of your family. My family have been watching Everton since the formation of the club. We can trace our lineage all the way back. So, my granddad became a blue. All his kids are blue. So I become a blue. bit different from my daughter's generation now, where you can get it on your phone and you can fancy the fellas. You can see them all the time in, I don't know, Love Island or something stupid. It's completely different to what it used to be, but she still, as is Everton, we told her, if she starts going out with a red, she's out the family anyway, so. Wireless and bioscope are words still used a lot there. I like it. Beach behind a goal. We've almost got a beach behind our goal. Well, it's the River Mersey, so, you know, it's that close. Jack Black singing Britney. Oh, I've seen that. You're stoned when you're under it. Oh, fair enough. The late Budgie Byrne is a football legend in Cape Town. His son now runs a semi-pro team. Budgie Byrne is a proper footy name now. There you go. You can play DJ while we're talking footy, so everyone's happy. That's not a problem. Budgie Byrne was a hammer. That sounds like a song. Yes t-shirt. On Positive Mental Attitude. Am I wearing a Yes t-shirt? Yes. Yes, la. There you go. Always thinking. Oh.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Mandy, level 24. What? What is this devilitude? This evility? I don't know. I'm making up words now, it's great, isn't it? Other than footy, you've only been to our neck of the woods for Creamfields. I think that would be quite a few people, to be honest with you, Pip. I was going to say, what else is there for? There's loads of things to come to Liverpool for. But for most people you do come for footy, and if you're into that kind of thing, Creamfields is massive as well, isn't it? Or Aintree for the Grand National. That's popular as well. And I don't know if you've heard, but we've got a little band, an up-and-coming band, a little beat combo who are doing quite well in the charts. The Beatles, I think they're called. You weren't even trying, Mandy. You don't need to try. Get in, chat, throw in emojis, and next thing you know, Al Jed's a millionaire. Fantastic. Drinks all round on the house to celebrate Mandy, but only the cheap stuff. Nah, level 24. Give them what they want. Open bar. To hell with the consequences. Dead or alive, you spin me round. Pete Burns used to work in Probe, a record shop on the corner of Button Street and Matthew Street in town, just down the road from the Cavern. And if you took a record to the counter that you didn't like, he'd throw it across the room and call you a dickhead. And people used to shit themselves. They'd go and just disappear doing that, looking in the record racks until he went for a cup of tea, and all of a sudden, like cockroaches, straight to the bar. Give us that quick. Evil, but amazing. Early 80s, looking the way he did, scared the life out of people. Black Russian for Mandy, yes. Oh yeah. Mandy's listening to the Dukey. Body Snatchers, Do the Rock Steady. Boss tune, I love that. So I love me ska. I was lucky. I've got an uncle who's, I don't know how many years older than me, but like when I was 4, he was an early teenager. So when he was listening to the Sex Pistols, the Buzzcocks, the Specials, Bad Manners, all that kind of stuff, he just let me sit in his room listen to music with him. So I had a really good grounding in music. Not many kids at that age would be listening to the Clash, or the Slits, the Ruts, the Vibrators, the Selector. No, I was listening to all of it. Loved it. I think it's from that time. Ska, there's just something about it in the same way that there is about Northern Soul. I don't know. A nice sunny day. Bit warm. In the car, it's always in the car. And have ska or Northern Soul on. I'm happy. Doesn't take much, but I'm happy at that point. Mandy's multitasking. We'll have to rename that Mandy-tasking if that's the case. Kirsty, you might end up disappearing suddenly because the phone died. We're going to have to club together and get you 78 million charges. Have them stuck to every possible part of the house. No worries if you do. Can I put the playlist link in the chat for Pip? I can actually. I can do that. I can do that. If you give me a sec. I'll find the bleeding thing first. Here we go. Copy link, copy link, copy link. I've now got to find my own live on my phone. Oh, hang on. I'm hard that to watch later. Shouldn't be doing that, should I? Just give me a sec. Why is this not shown? This happened the other day as well, this. When you're going live, it should show you that you're going live, and it doesn't. There you go, Pip. If you follow that link, you can go in and you can add songs to that playlist. That is our jukebox. That's our DJ list. So if you want anything in there, put it in, and hopefully by Sunday I will have something going on where we can put it on shuffle, and whatever song comes up, everyone at home can play along on Spotify or on YouTube, and we can all listen together. I can't play it on the stream because I'll end up getting loads of copyright strikes, and I don't want that to happen at the moment. But feel free to add any songs that you want, mate. Any orders outstanding? If you haven't got vodka, Royal Mint chocolate liqueur instead. Very nice. It is a quiet night so far. The Irish contingent will drop very soon, as they always do. No worries, and what we'll try and do at some point next week, hopefully Sunday, there will be, I'm hoping there's a box in the corner, and that box will have whatever song's about to be played on YouTube. It'll be quiet, so you can't hear it, and then all you do is you play along at home. Until one day where we decide to jump onto Rumble for a night, and then just play everything we feel like, because Rumble do not give a shit. Yeah, jump in, add your stuff, not a problem at all. Yeah, oh yeah. Saf's shift is almost done. Who's going to work behind the bar? Who's up next? Who's doing the next shift? Before Jinxie and her tips make an appearance, so to speak. Got it on your TV quiet in the background. Is that the music, Mandy? Good stuff. What about you? There you go. The Irish have landed. How was Fat Club? First rule of Fat Club, don't talk about Fat Club. Second rule of Fat Club, no chocolate cake. There you go. What about you? Big Yellow Taxi, Joni Mitchell. That annoys me so much, that song, because she is a fantastic songwriter, and that one tune is absolute bollocks. It's not exactly Chelsea morning, is it? Jinxie in the house. Let's come on. Who's up next? Who's working next? Who's doing the tough 9 till 9:30 shift? I say it's tough because you have to deal with Jeff. So, you know, there is that. Oh.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Kirsty, fantastic. I still didn't get round to changing the fucking size of that thing, did I? What an absolute bell sweat. That's 2 we've had so far today. 2 level ups. 2 levels up. 2 level ups. Don't even know which one it is. Go Kirsty and go Mandy. Although Mandy's go is for Big Yellow Taxi. For those joining, the karaoke DJ thing will be Sunday at the earliest. Because I've had a hell of a day. Oh, I've had a hell of a day. Steve, you do the bar. Jackie's going to do the door. Are you angry? You look for someone to smack? Is that what it is? With lyrics so you can sing along. Proper karaoke style, that one, isn't it? Proper karaoke. Yep, so I've still got 4 minutes left. Stick Jeff behind there. Jeff wouldn't have it. Jeff would not have it. Oh, do you know what else I forgot? Steve, you want to do the bar? I would have to add you to do that. So, yeah. Steve can do it. He can do it under someone else's name because he's working cash in hand. Do the door and have a quick fag, right? Yeah, Daniel and Spencer finally started watching Only Fools. Funnily enough, I haven't seen that yet, but that episode was on earlier on. So I've only watched it today. Need more change and a few till rolls. Sound. I'll go up to the office and get them. I'm used to doing that. I was like a Formula 1 pit crew on my own, being able to change till rolls. You do it that often, you become absolutely rapid at it. Don't watch them yet. To be honest, I'm getting to the same kind of stage with a lot of other channels that I used to watch constantly. I don't know. It's weird. I think my tastes are changing slightly. Although I did watch Boomer watching Jam. Chris Morris's Jam with the doctor on the cheap sex line, which was absolutely hilarious. It just looked like he was going to die at one point. I don't think he was expecting it whatsoever. Ali, how you doing? How's things? How's it going? Yeah, right you are. Bit of slange, bit of yakida. AC/DC Back in Black. Oh man, do you have to? Do you have to? Gym Battle's empty. You go down and change it. Good on you, Steve. That's not the same as just a bottle. That's a proper gym battle. You're not late, Alison. You're never. Sorry, Ali, not Alison. Ali. You're not late. You're here. Right. Steve, you're going down as Jess on the rota for now because you're working cash in hand, and we don't want the taxman knowing about it. Know what I mean? Wink, wink. There's a barrel of gin. Mandy, of course there's a barrel of gin. And a barrel of rum. And a very small bottle of Warnings Advocaat, which has got a crusty top on it, because no one drinks the bastard stuff. Mad story. It was a mad story the other night, wasn't it? A nice big pint of cola for Ali. Do you want ice with that? Lemon. Copy tunes off YouTube. How would you paste it onto the videos? If you go into the playlist, click on the playlist, and it says, if you open a song and put add to playlist, you should now be given the option to add it to the Bear's Paws. So if you do that, it should be fine. Have we got 60 videos in this thing now? What have we got? How mad is it? No, wrong one. Shit, there's 60 videos in there. Okay, now. Yeah, if you just find a video, Pip, any video that you find, if you click on the three buttons and go add to playlist, the option to add it to the Bear's Paws should be in there for you now. Should be fine. I didn't realise there were 60 videos in there. Okay, now. That's heavy, that, man. That's proper heavy. Bloody hell, tips going everywhere. Yep. How much is true, how much is myth? No one knows or dares to dream. Angie, how you doing? Good to see you. Sorry you're late. You're not late, but no one's ever late. People just turn up when it's a pub. People turn up when they feel like. I mean, obviously, some people are outside knocking on the door 5 minutes before we open. Open this bastard door, I'm spitting feathers here, and stuff like that, but you know. Yeah, how you doing? You alright? Yep. And what are you having? Steve's behind the bar at the moment. It's not Jess. Steve's there, but shh. He's working cash in hand. We don't want the Inland Revenue, the IRS finding out that it's all money under the table. So shh. Steve always behind the bar. I think I've got sand in my thong. Jeff, what? What's he going on about? Oh, hello. I went to the beach yesterday, didn't I? Did he tag along, did he? Knob. A double mind eraser. What's in there? I forgot. Pay under the table. Yeah, whatever. Did you say they have a portal thing in Dublin connected to New York? What? Is this going to put Virgin Atlantic out of business? Because if anything gets that bearded piss flop out of my business, then I'm happy. Jeff deserves the sand for wearing a thong. He does. I don't want to think what that looks like either. So they can chat to people in New York and vice versa. Have they not got phones? Internet? Yeah, is that a left and a right, or a right with a left uppercut? Whatever tickles your pickle, man. Whatever tickles your pickle. Right, well, seeing as how Jeff's just mentioned something, let's go and have a look what he's all about. We'll find out now, with some Tales from the Crypt with Jeff. Went to the beach with Nick. It was nice to feel the sand between my cloven hooves. Well, he is wearing something that looks a bit thongy there, doesn't he? And he is ripped again. Watch the sunset over Southport Pier. Most agreeable. Oh, he's carrying there, like. Ended up having an ice cream. Nick had vanilla, the coward. I had crushed beetles and chilies. Different strokes for different folks. I mean, the stroke I had is not for everyone's taste. But that's how he got sand in his tongue, apparently. So I didn't realise. He must have snuck away in the car without me seeing him. No wonder he's costing me more in diesel these days. Something like that. See how long it lasts before they destroy it, and they will destroy it. And you've actually got pink Everlast boxing gloves and a punching bag for exercise. Hasn't got your ex-husband's face on it, has it, by any chance? He does wear it well, a bit like Rod Stewart. Got a mean uppercut, I can well imagine. Yeah, Jeff, wind your neck in. Steve's not standing for it. Or you can pick a window. Yep. Oh, hello. Be interesting to see how it looks, defo. Guess what song is next? The DJ isn't on tonight. It will be ready for Sunday, I hope. Because of stuff. I also haven't printed off guinea pig flag or Alaska. We had Alaska in one of the bird streams the other day, didn't we? Alaska was one of the ones I thought was going to be almost impossible to achieve. I thought Hawaii and Alaska, no chance. But Alaska's proved to be easier to achieve than California. Surprising. Finland, have I put that up yet? Oh, I can't see. No, Finland's ready as well. Well, that's somewhere. But yeah, I've had a wanky couple of days. Oh, hang on.
It's going
Angie.
up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's there.
Leveled up, level 1, fantastic. It does have your ex-husband's face on it. How did I know? I hazarded a guess. It looks like a dick but sounds so polite. It sounds very familiar. Yellow Submarine. Oh, man. In the town where I was born. Yes, we know. Lived a man who sailed to sea. It's a fucking port. Everyone sails to sea. Man, how do you listen to music and stay on chat? Multiple devices. So, if anyone missed what I said earlier, we will have a DJ in the corner of the picture somewhere, and a song will be picked via shuffle, and then if you're at home you can follow along with that YouTube channel, that YouTube song, or on Spotify just play along, and then we'll press play and everyone can listen together. I'm not going to do it loud on the stream because I don't want to start getting copyright strikes, but you know, if you've got a second device, it can happen. We can make that happen. Yeah, Mandy's got it on a TV. Being very sneaky, multi-sneaky. You can't sort it. Someone put Rocks by Primal Scream on there. I will do that for you, Pip. I will sort that out, mate. I like a bit of Primal Scream. One of the reasons why my name on social media is Treacadelic. My nickname used to be Treacle in the pub, which came from EastEnders, funnily enough. Pete Beale used to call everyone Treacle, didn't he? Give us a cap of splush, Treacle. So when I was waiting behind the bar, people used to call me Treacle in a Cockney accent all the time, and it stuck. But when you use Treacle as an email name or something, they're all taken. So Screamadelica plus Treacle equals Treacadelic. Plus I also like Funkadelic, so it was nice. A little bit of both. That's what happens when you let the drummer write a song. Oh, I don't know. Keith Moon wrote some decent ones, didn't he? Uncle Ernie. Very pervy. Ali's brought goodies. Your man's just delivered them. Just Eat or Deliveroo. What have we got? Any skinny food? Yeah. Jackie doesn't want anything that's get yourself some points for tonight. You can't go from a way in to a way out, can you? After all. Mandy's adding it. Thank you, Mandy. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Well, Mexican bandits do if they're on holiday in Japan, obviously. You have a laptop. There you go. You can do that. If you've got more than one device, any device that you've got, a laptop, a phone, anything, you can just add to whatever you're watching on there. And then we'll put a play, like Mandy's done there. We can put a play sign and everyone can play at the same time. And then it's like we're having DJ giving it beans, man. Sent it to the RDA. Some healthy stuff there as well, Ali. That's good stuff. Yep. A bit of chili, like a bit of heat. Don Henley didn't do too bad for the drummer. Yep, he didn't. Although the Eagles can go and fuck themselves. Not just because they're reactors either. They're after everyone. You can't even mention their music without them starting to go a bit pissy. It's crazy. Don't like their attitude whatsoever. Although Steve Walsh was mental. I don't like the Eagles anyway, full stop, the music. My dad used to play the best of the Eagles in the car, and that was the one tape that I used to hate. I don't like country, and I don't like I don't know what to call it, Southern Californian. There's a name for it, isn't there? I don't know, but it's just not my style at all. Hopefully by Sunday's pub party, you'll have the Bears paws painting done. Wow. Bloody hell, you're quick, aren't you? Boss that there. Ali, you're watching on the TV but typing on your phone. There you go. There's two devices working in perfect harmony. Like ebony and ivory. Not heard of Don Henley in years. I think he was in something recently, some kind of news. Don't know what it was. Steve, you like the Eagles? Yeah, I think it's horses for courses, mate. You know what I mean? It depends on what you're into at the time. And when the Eagles was getting played for me, I was listening to, like I said, a lot of ska or Madness, the Beatles. So for me, I couldn't, and I was too young, I couldn't really get my head around what they were trying to do. I still can't. Just it doesn't speak to me at all. But then in the same way, Yes isn't to everyone's taste, and it is to mine. Or Van de Graaff Generator. I can sit and get my head just disappear completely in a 28-minute prog rock song. Other people couldn't listen to 2 seconds of it. Acting like Lars Ulrich from Metallica, yep, which is a dangerous thing to do because you end up with the Streisand effect, don't you? They wanted to stop Napster and ended up creating Spotify, and no one's making money from that apart from people that own bleeding Spotify. I should know. I'm not monetized on Spotify either, by the way. Plus, I can't get adverts on there because what I do is a music podcast. So you can't make money off other people's music, obviously. Ali's giving it bags of Sweet Caroline there. Mandy, you're watching me and typing on your tablet, playing the playlist on your TV. Multitasking at its finest. Could you ask Dust My Broom by Elmore James? One of George Harrison's favourites. Bit of Elmore. Yes, we can add that as well. Mandy, could you add that for us, please? Dust My Broom by Elmore James. Can you add Rock the Boat? Who was it who done Rock the Boat? I should know these. It's going to piss me off, that. I should know that. I should know who's done it. Angie, you've got me up on your big screen right now, looking good. You might be watching someone else's channel there, I'm afraid. Can't be me. Yes, I love Yes. I managed to see Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman and Howe when they were having the issues with Chris Squire, so they weren't Yes. It was Yes without Chris Squire, who happened to be my favourite bass player of all time. So I didn't get to see him. But Tony Levin was playing playing bass that night, and he's my second favourite bass player of all time. So that took the edge off things, but I never got to see Chris Squire, man. I love him. I love Yes. Yep. Angie, don't let Saf lose another sock. Yep. Keep your feet out of a bra then. You'll be alright. You got the link, add whatever you like. Yep. The link's in there. I'll put it back up in a minute. I need to add that to me little... That's another thing I forgot to do, because I've been running around like an absolute knob. I need to add more stuff to me little notepaddy thingy. Cup of tea? Yeah, go ahead. Steve makes a good brew. Proper good brew. I knew you. Yep. Any more for any more? Tell him straight. Yeah, only in Messenger. Alright. You have to figure that part out. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Can I put it back in here? Is it still on here? Right, builders. There you go. There's the playlist as well. If you click on that on YouTube, it should take you to the playlist. Go in and have a look around and then find songs. And when you click on the three little dots to add it to a playlist, it'll give you the option to save it to the Bears Paw. Save it to that and there you go. Things getting out of hand in the car park. There's a midget with nipple tassels being chased by a goat. That's not out of hand. That's just an early part of the night for the car park. It gets a lot worse than that, Pip. Genuinely. Yeah, but take a video just in case. On You've Been Framed. They pay good money for that. Go on, a little bit of rocked-about. Welcome back, Kirsty. Welcome back. On a PC or laptop, open another tab and play with low volume. There you go. Lippy Kid's on the list. I don't know. There's 60 odd on there at the moment, so we seem to be doing alright. We can add more to it though. In fact, I've got a Wedgwood. Do I have some papier? I should have. An R envelope, there you go. I will sort them later. Yep. Love Rodriguez. Is that James Rodriguez or the South African rock dude? Because there's two different things. Trying to figure out how to add music to it, Angie. Yeah. Once you've gone into that playlist, it should recognise the fact that you've got permission to add stuff to it. And then whenever you find a video that you want to add to it, anywhere on YouTube, just go to the three dots, add to playlist, and Bear's Paws should be in there as an option. Jackie, is it strange that you think about us lot during the day and wonder how we all are and what we're doing, where we're at? Not at all. That's the beauty of being part of a community. It's a good thing, that. It's nice. Shows that we've fostered a real nice sense of community. Is it a midget or is she just far away? We need to know this for insurance purposes, if nothing else. Yep, lots of good music on there already. Elbow, yeah, Lippy Kids, fantastic song. I never perfected that Simeon Stroll. That's exactly how kids walk. He's a poet. He's our guy. Yeah, you're right, Ali. We're very, very same-minded kind of people. That's how I think we get on so well. Big tips for Steve. Fantastic. Well deserved as well, mate. You're doing a great job. Yeah, not a midget, Ali. I've got a friend in work who is 4 foot something. Whatever it is, she's half an inch above official midget height. And she was delighted with that. She thought, it could be, if I was any smaller, I'd be absolutely devastated. No one gives a shit how tall you are. But yeah, it was like, I didn't realise she was literally that close. Kirsty, what have you missed other than Saf putting his foot in Angie's bra? Not much. That was the highlight so far, to be honest. Steve, yeah, as a doorman, you need to know these things. You definitely need to know these things. Allegedly. That covers you for the getting sued, that. Pot of tea for Steve, there you go, fantastic. He's behind the bar, but she's made you one anyway. Yeah, Angie wasn't wearing a bra at the time, allegedly. More tips. Cha-ching, fantastic stuff. After that, the Bears Paws playlist is available for you on your playlist and not on mine. So is that the way it works? Once you've added, it's actually on your system as well then, under your name. Isn't that fantastic? Well, now that I know how to do that, you could set all these up, couldn't you? Set loads of them up. Kirsty, Steve is not called Jess. What he's doing now is he's working cash in hand, doing an extra shift behind the bar. Shh. Say nothing to the Inland Revenue. Identifying as a big Jessie. Alright, Jackie, your eldest sister was 4'10". That is proper tiny, that, isn't it? And that knobhead woman said I was just under 6'2". I've just gone and went to the dentist earlier, and instead of being like a normal x-ray that they give you, you stand in front of a machine, bite onto something, and then this thing goes round your head. Obviously, it's all modern stuff. And then when I went towards her, she went, "Oh, hello, hang on. I have to knock it up for you." So she went, bzzz, and this thing carried on going. Stand up to your full height. I stood up to my full height. She went, "Oh, hang on then." Bzzz, and went up even more. 6'2", my arse. 6'4". That's why I banged my head on the door jamb on the way out. Gobshite. The next song, Mandy was in a weird mood when you added it. What is it? Come on, what is it? I'm going to have to look down and find it, aren't I? Didn't know Jess had a beard. It works well with the makeup though. She's really bringing the best out of it. What song are we on the lineup? Oh, Angie, this is on shuffle as well, just to confuse things. It's on shuffle, so at the moment Mandy's clicked on shuffle, and whatever song comes up, she is now queuing up. And then everyone, if you can do it, do it. Click on start and off you go. Why did you miss that opportunity to call Steve a big Jessie? You see, I couldn't miss out on that. Open goal. There you go. A Steve cocktail. Oh, sorry, is that Steve a cocktail, please? Or do you want a Steve cocktail? Munich have scored, have they? I don't even know who's playing tonight. Real against Bayern Munich. Real Madrid against Bayern München. Peterborough against Oxford. That was the game I was thinking of. Posh versus the very posh. And I want a couple of bickies. Help yourself. Mandy's DJing on Shuffle. DJ Shuffle in the house. Yeah, say when. There you go. That there. Where is it? There. It's orange to me, but it's blue in the on the screen, isn't it? Once the play button comes up, just click on play. Scandinavians are dressed weird. The Norwegians are who go to Anfield. They are dressed very, very weird. They have clothes made out of bar towels. You know what I mean? Bar towels sewn together to make suits. I'm going to try and find out what I mean, but it's some spectacularly weird stuff. They have to be seen to be believed on match days. Can you not go with a match just wearing normal clothes? Apparently not. What time, Steve? After bar. I'm back on the door. Your legs are sore. Right, he's finishing in 2 minutes. Who is up next behind the bar? Kirsty, do you fancy a bit of sex on the beach? Seth wants a barrel of beer. Is that to drink or does it need changing? A mocktail for Ali. Yep. A whole barrel. One Woodford's Werry for Seth. A mocktail is a non-alcoholic cocktail. Jackie, it is a mocktail. That's a genuine thing as well, though. If you go somewhere and they've got mocktails, it means it's non-alcoholic. That's me beer done. Lemonade and orange juice. Madrid have equalised. I hate Madrid. Fascist bastards. Los Merengues. They're only playing all white because they hate people of colour. Fuckers. Anyway. Cup of tea. That is now colder than my beer was. Fucking hell. Ads. Oh, of course, yeah. Here they call a Virgin Shirley Temple a bloody shame in Australia. Aussies don't really give a shit, do they? How many matches are on tonight? Jackie, there is one European match, which is the Champions League semi-final between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. And in the other one, which is the League One playoff semi-final, Peterborough against Oxford, to see who will play Bolton Wanderers in the final at Wembley. You can also buy mocktails in cans in the shop. How was Russ Abbott? Did that go down well? Like a bit of Russ Abbott's atmosphere. Just because it annoys the life out of other people. Plus, it's got a fantastic video of him, a quite obviously middle-aged man, who was going bald and wearing a wig for a long time, suddenly getting rid of the wig and coming out as being bald, wearing a jumper in a nightclub during the middle of the day. What more can you ask for? Oh, right. Steve, cheers for that, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Who is up next behind the bar? Who's going up there? Up there. Madrid goal disallowed. Oh. They won't be happy. They won't be happy. Bambi Tug made it through to the Eurovision, did they? Mandy's DJing, You Can't Work Behind the Bar. Mocktail, Dogtail. Ali, you're going behind the bar, are you? And there you go. Ali, see? Not seen any sort of news today. Haven't seen much myself, to be honest with you. Looking here, you're buying booze for your mum and sister and mum's friend, but not for the baby. You can't give a baby booze. Been in the garden most of the day, working on your tan, or have you been on the stepladder looking over into next door's garden? We need to know this, Jackie. We need to know this. Ali, the last thing I did after last Sunday's stream, I didn't switch everything off. I changed your name on here. That was the last thing I did. Then I went and put my feet up and got off me tits, mate, on alcohol-free red wine. What's everyone having? What you having? Jackie needs a seat. Is that a cocktail or is that you need an actual seat? There's a bar stool with your name on it. David Attenborough's birthday today is 98. Isn't he absolutely amazing? Still absolutely sharp as a tack up there as well. Surprise Mandy, as long as it's fizzy, alcoholic and no orange juice. There's a lot of options there then. Can you have a good night's sleep? Saf, I don't know, we're going to have to find out, aren't we? There you go, there's your chair. Can I push your stool in? Maybe if you buy me dinner first. A mocktail for Jackie as well, doing great. Champers is out. Ooh, happy days. Fizzy, proper fizz. There you go. Rolling in the muck. Wasn't that Adele? The B-side. Gonna live over 100. You'd think so, wouldn't you? He looks like he's got enough about him to carry on. Doesn't look frail or anything, does he? Just shows you that if you do good in the world, live a life that's wholesome, you might carry on. But then Jeff is about 4,000 years old, isn't he? So, you know, yin, yang, whole shooting match. He is fantastic. I'm glad as well. The BBC do nature documentaries like no one else on earth. They are the best out there by an absolute distance. And it's always some far-flung place on earth. Middle of, I don't know, the Indian Ocean or the South Atlantic or somewhere miles away. Borneo. The Amazon. They finally got round. When he did the British Isles, but done it in the style of a normal BBC high-end documentary. The British Isles, man, absolutely stunning. Full of wildlife, but gorgeous. The Bears Paws Pub, the place you have an unforgettable time. You'll have a hard time remembering. There you go. That's on the posters outside that now. 98, not done a day's graft in his life. Now he's used to be the, was it the, what did he call him? Not the commissioner of BBC. I think he was in charge of BBC Two. And then he's travelled around the world doing stuff. Yeah, but it's an art in itself, being able to get things across on camera. One that I'd really like to learn one day, because I can't do it. It's not the same as it wandering around Southport Pier going, oh, watch out for that dog shit. Big tips off Jackie there for Ali, well done. There's a bed for Saf as well, if needed. The joy of telling other people what to do, it is. But he's a really good storyteller. A glass of Coke and some spicy chicken wings for our thirsty. Yes, you can have them. We have them. They're in stock. Talking Heads, Psycho Killer. Oh, go ahead. Good tunage. Very good tunage. Everyone's sorted now, yep. How's Helen and Ruby doing? You missed out. Helen's downloaded the Merlin app for the bird song and is loving it. Everyone should do it. It makes you look around a bit more and start to realise the kind of stuff that is around you. It's fantastic. Amber was your nature studies teacher on a Sunday. You and your dad would watch Wildlife on One religiously. I think for a lot of people it was our only experience of what was actually going on in the world nature-wise. And he's a brilliant presenter at it. There you go, careful the rot. The women in your life are well. Good to hear it, Steve. Good to hear it, mate. Definitely makes life easier. Life's always easier when people are happy and feeling good. What more can we ask for? Yep, say when, Mandy Lishoth. Say when. Mandy, you found a light up dance floor. Is this online, in the bear's paws, in the shed? Where have you found it? Was it outside behind a skip? Where have you found this? Let us know. Where is it? Jacques Cousteau was also a family favourite. I think another one for people of a certain generation as well in the UK. Always seen him. Oh,
It's going up, 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 it's there.
level 15, Saf. Fantastic. Who's here for the delivery in the morning? You did it last week. Whose turn is it? I'm up early in the morning. I'll get it. I'll sort it out. My alarm goes off at 7 tomorrow. On a reel. I know you sent it to me. I was giving you the option to say where it was. It is fantastic, by the way. I think the reel looks fantastic, but I bet you in real life rather than on a reel, it would look absolutely incredible. It's 3 level ups tonight, it is. We have done fantastically well. The round's on you. Get it sorted. Oh. Unless you don't like heights. I don't like heights. Why don't you go where everyone knows your name? Cheers, Steve. Jackie, you're having the dearest drink if Saf's paying. Your man doesn't always arrive on time. He could even arrive when you just open. He could. We used to get the dray delivered to us all the time, and if they turned up at 6 in the morning, they would expect a pint. How the bleeding hell can you be having a pint this time in the morning? Shut up and get it poured. It would all sound actually good, lads. The dray. Stall the ball 1 second. You're up from 4:30. What? Be right back, Angie. No worries. You might need a bowl of ice cream and definitely a drink of some type. You do. Oh, there you go. That is proper drinks getting poured right there. Fantastic, Ali. Great stuff. That was your ice cream. What badumtis. I haven't done a dad joke in a while, have I? One more drink and you're going to turn into a psycho killer. Fa 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 fa. Still Dre's on that list. What's up? What else in there? What? I'm fucking hell. Can't speak English. What is wrong with me? What is on the list? There's 60 odd on there now. There's a hell of a lot going on. I said cheers to Steve, a dad joke, which I should have dad joked, shouldn't I? I should have dad joked. I also need to go and check out what's going on with Kippers.
But Kippers Vindaloo can't be good for you.
Can't be good for you. There we go. Crocodile. Reports of reptile in Buckinghamshire village investigated by brave Thames Valley police. Users of the Facebook page belonging to the police in South Buckinghamshire are happy to see the funny side after officers post the results of their investigation into reports of the reptile's head poking above the surface of waters near Cholesbury. There you go, bottom left, it's the head poking up. Police called to the reports of a crocodile seen in floodwater near an English village have escaped unharmed after discovering locals were fooled by a replica. Officers from the South Buckinghamshire team at Thames Valley Police investigated after receiving reports of the reptile's head poking above the surface of waters near Cholesbury, a village near Tring on the border with Hertfordshire, last week. But rather than having to battle an escaped man-eater, they found it was actually a replica or a decoy crocodile's head, available from as little as £6.99 online, and described in some reports as a toy, £6.99. The force took it in good heart, posting on Facebook, "Crikey, it's not every day that you get sent a report of a crocodile in floodwater near Cholesbury." Crikey, is it the 1940s?
Hoo-yah!
Crikey. Does anyone actually say that? Crikey. Spicy wings. You're off. No worries, Kirsty. No wonder you're spicy. Let made them, of course. Nice and spicy. So if the only thing you're going to kill is a bowl of chips and chicken wings, get on them. Yeah, can you imagine driving past that? Your arse would go, wouldn't it? Cripes, Danger Mouse, yes. Fuck, I love Danger Mouse. That's on is it? Well, it was on BritBox, wasn't it? Sort of now be on ITVX. But what a fantastic programme. Tiger Lily Gold, shoot tequila. Nah. Yep. Put the Thunder Roll in the freezer as the wings are spicy. Beat him to it. Very, very smart. Definitely hot. I can't be doing with wings. Although I did like the Beatles, so I should like them as well. But it's just bone, isn't it? Bone and skin. Not soz. I know you're not soz. Doesn't matter. It's all right. It's your disco. It's your DJ. I'm all right. Madrid equalised in 88 minutes. What? They have a habit of getting late goals, don't they? Up there with Chorlton and the wheelies. I love that. Hello, little old lady. That used to be on a mad satellite channel at about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd wake up half drunk and that was playing and my head would be wrecked. But fantastic. Yeah, Pip, do you need food or drink? Ask Ali, she's behind the bar. Got another 14 minutes to go on her shift. You love that song. We know. Again, not my style. I don't get this American country thing. Just flicking through like TikTok, all the people that were going live on TikTok all had country rock in the background. Is it rare? Why is it so popular? It does nothing for me at all. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But then, I think I mentioned this before again, haven't I? When you're talking about drinking coffees in diners and going to Five and Dimes and driving a Chevy on the freeway, and yeah, I'm home in Liverpool and next door's got a Vauxhall Chevette. It's just not the same, is it? So, not my style. A good lol from that one, Saf. There you go. That's what we like. The only country music you know is Dolly, Kenny and Willie. Johnny Cash, of course, as well. I don't mind Johnny Cash. Tacos and a double cognac. That's a hell of a combination, that, Pip. Bloody hell. Mama didn't raise no quitter. That's a proper country line, that, isn't it? Angie, you're back. Welcome back. No problem. Mandy's gone full country on us. I was going to tell you a joke about that, but the language would be getting us taken off air straight away because it contains a word that they don't like, but we love. There you go. So if you dare to say that Johnny Cash is grunge before grunge, man, yeah. And things like his cover of Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode sounds fantastic. There's a gravelly gravitas to his voice that you can't just get overnight. It takes decades upon decades of suddenly just, I don't know, gets into your bones. You could hear it on everything he did. And when he did Hurt by 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor came out and said it's not my song anymore, it's his. That's how good a job he did on it. That's when you know. If the person who wrote it went, no, it's not mine anymore, that is definitely his record. You've done a good job. And you want a Grand Marnier in a snifter and a Cuban cigar. That sounds very, very upper class, doesn't it? That sounds. Are you running the state or something? In charge of the state? Are you running Maryland? Is that what it is? All of a sudden I've got this image in my head of you running Maryland, sitting on your porch, drinking a mint julep later on. Tiger Lily Gold playing now, yeah. You're back, but why is your blouse on backwards? Madrid 2-1 in 90 minutes? What? They are doing this constantly. But, has to be said for teams like that. Sorry. For teams like that who carry on until the last second, they will score more winning goals and equalising goals because they never give up. No matter what the score is, they never give up. And I think you've got to do that. If you don't, you can't moan about it, can you? But yeah. You're out in the parking lot. Do we need to ask questions? Still 10 minutes of injury time to play. In that case, put your spleen on Real winning 4-1. If that's the case. The plaster's identifying as a cigar. Why not? The goal was disallowed for offside, but it wasn't. What? VAR's shite, isn't it? Bit like Scylla doing a better Dionne Warwick on the same song. By the way, it's not Warwick, it's Warwick. We know there's a fucking castle called it over there. Scylla, absolute bellend as well. I think I've mentioned before, I know lots of 1960s Merseybeat musicians, and she was passed around like currency. They only give her a record contract just to get rid of her. Horrible bastard. Been a bit of a rough day, Angie. Oh, well, I want to say thank you to all of us for welcoming you into this beautiful community. We are wonderful people, we are, aren't we? Wanted to be embraced by our community. We are a very, very welcoming community. In the same way that we're always welcome when we go into your streams, and we're all part of the same sort of circle of people. Very like-minded people. We're always there for each other. That's the thing I absolutely love about this. We're always there for each other. And when you're having a bit of a rough day, there will be someone who's there who can lift your spirits or cheer you up or something anyway. It's a wonderful, wonderful group of people. Phil Collins in the air. Phil Collins, of course, was in the bed next to me in hospital. It wasn't actually him, but it was him. I did it for Steve because of the ad, obviously. Steve's bit of drumming there. Yeah, you couldn't get rid of us even if you tried. We're stalking you, following your own. Hugs, yeah, welcome, definitely. Say when, that you did, yeah. That, do you know what, it's orange on my screen on the chat, but it's blue on the screen. That orange stands out far more than the blue. But then everyone's name's got different colours next to them, and they haven't on this. So, you know, forget I said anything. Yep. Oh, Steve's going to give you that spanking. Is that free of charge, or do you have to pay for that one? Because, you know what these young ladies are like nowadays. Into a little bit of that. Go ahead, Alila. Get it sung. Duolingo needs to fuck right off. I'm sick of it. Yes, I know. I've got my streak. Can I make it up to the next one? I can do. Just leave me in my own bleeding time. Everyone okay if you pop to the loo? No problem, Ali. Wash your hands on the way back, though, girl. Come on. Yeah, don't forget the till roll on your way back. And if you want to grab a couple of glasses on your way back, you know, always thinking one step ahead. Jackie will keep an eye on the bar. See, that's what we like. That's a proper community helping out. BRB for Ali, yeah, bathroom break. He's going to shake her lettuce. No problem. Yeah, there's a good point. Ali, do you want Angie to go with you? You know, girls always go to the loo together. Of course. Go my banded. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. It's the law. You're on glass washing duty tonight, Saf. Go on, mate. We're also very quickly. That's another one. I thought I went on my own. How does he know? Was he in the back of the car? Jeff following me to the beach. Horace following me to the dentist. Where the fucking else Kippers followed me to? Oh, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Do not answer that. Why do they... Steve, I think they do that to talk about us. Genuinely. Kieran Knightley knows all about spanking. I went to Costa Coffee the other day and asked for a flat white, and they brought me Kieran Knightley. Is this thing on? Yeah, so you can talk about... That's exactly what it is. It's normally... the thing is that with certain girls, you can hear them talking about you even though they're in the toilet miles away. That bastard out there, he's fucking zooming my head in. Plan the escape route as well, of course. Of course. That's always an option. Yep, sorry, I forgot about that, didn't I? Where's my dad joke? Shit. Move the dad joke. Move to there. Fix it before Sunday. You melty-faced fuckwit. I will do it. I will do it. I promise I'll do it. Steve won't let you into the kitchen without shoes on. Steve knows the score. Not only is it unhygienic towards the food, but also glass gets smashed out there. And we don't want you cutting yourself. Can't be doing that stuff. There you go. There's the squad leaving the loo together. It appears that 4 of the girls got the joke a bit more than the other 5. I want to know why that is. Why is that? There's knives in there. Yes, there is knives in there. Be very, very careful. Whoever cleaned the toilets, they're smelling fab. Who was the cleaner this morning? Go on. Who was the cleaner? You and Ali are in the loo giggling and talking about the guys in the bar, as always. Watch your ears, watch your ears. Last orders at the bar. Last orders at the bar, please. Last orders at the bar. Yep. Don't tell him about the vodka in the handbag. No tea, no tea. Yeah, normally followed by he's a bastard, but I love him. Yeah, Pip, I know that one very well after living in a pub for that long. He didn't mean to punch me in the face 56 times. He's a good man. He just gets frustrated. Fucking right, yeah. Get back in your trailer. We put potpourri in there. It's lovely, very nice. The knives are safe as long as there's no one from London around. Ooh, them's fighting words. Nelly, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Is that in the toilet? Why is it hot in the toilet? You like the Yankee candles? Do you know something? Right, genuinely, I've got a problem with allergies, hay fever and stuff like that, but I've got certain allergies as well where scented bleaches and air fresheners and things, there must be something that's scented that sends my head west, and that includes candles. But there are 2 Yankee candles that I've had that don't affect me in the slightest, and I now know which ones they are, and I keep getting them, and I occasionally put them on and put them on. I light them. You don't put a fucking candle on, you light it. You put the light on, you light the candle. I light them and have it in here. Very nice. So I need to keep on making sure I get the right ones. We will do. Oh, go on, say when, say when. And Mandy said when. Now Ali's shaking her tail feather too. Casper, you going to send us some more music tomorrow? Just finish them today. Good stuff, mate. I look forward to hearing them. Quality bit of kit as always, I expect. And you're shaking it too. There's a whole lot of shaking going on, isn't there? On your head, son. There you go. See, that even worked. How good's that? The ass is bodacious. Well, it was last orders. Let's have a lock in. Let's have a lock in. But someone's going to have to get behind the bar. Who's up next? Who's working next? Well, who's next? Who's going to work behind the bar for the first part of the lock in? Who's going to do it? And you're going to take your clothes off. There you go. I don't think we've got a license for this, but off you go. Don't worry. Yeah, and finders keepers. If you find the clothing off staff, you keep hold of it in lieu of your socks and your shoes. Jackie's too tired tonight. I am not surprised. Beating up at 4:30 in the pissing morning. Whose turn is it? Who's going behind? Have I put my name on there yet? I haven't, Mandy. Do you know what? What I'm going to have to do again is I'm going to have to go under Jess's name. It's going to have to be that. I'm also working cash in hand. Casper, sorry for being a dick that night. Yep, you do owe people an apology, mate. But it's good that you've actually recognised that. So I don't know if you want to reach out to people. I would suggest you do that. Jackie, put your head on Steve's shoulder if you want. There's plenty of room there, and he'll look after you. Watch you don't snore, man. Why do I keep going that way? There's nothing there. That's empty. I know it's empty. When it wasn't empty, it was there. Why am I keep going there? There's nothing. Well, there isn't nothing. That's for the first part of Birdwatch at some point tomorrow. Oops upside your head time. Everyone get on the floor. Everyone get on the floor. Come on, Pip, get on the floor. Get it added. Go ahead, Mandy. If you're not doing that dance, it's the law, you have to. And you've also, what's the other one that we do? Oops upside your head. I am sailing as well. That used to be done as well, didn't it? We used to have the floor is rank. Madrid have done it. They played 14 minutes of injury time. Is that just play until Madrid score? And then we'll get it done. Because they have to have Real in the final, don't they? Has to be Real in the final. Something to do with, you know, maintaining the integrity of the competition. I think I've got sand in my thong. You have, and we understand exactly why, Jeff. Because you're repulsive. Chaz and Dave, rabbit. Do you know what? They are a bit of a comedy band, aren't they? But I seen a documentary on them on BBC 4 one night. Very interesting lads, very good musicians, actually, very good musicians. When you see some of the stuff that they did, that rabbit where the ping pong in between them as they sing, that takes so much effort and skill to be able to do it. I hear people just laugh at it, oh, it's just a stupid song. You try and do it. Not only were they that good at doing it, if they got it wrong and one went out of turn, they could pick it up between them. It's just absolutely amazing. Never heard Cammy say that on Sky. He's not telling the truth. We tell the truth on here. We tell the truth. We tell it straight. Tell it how it is. That's why we've got midgets running around the car park. Anything goes. Oh man. Yes, it's pitch black out there now, and I am starting to get sneezy. You saw Bigfoot, at least you thought it was. It might have been a hairy woman. Seen some of them in town. The ones who've got a back that looks like a fruit machine, as my mate said. Seen one absolutely knocking shite out of her husband, who's this little tiny, insignificant little fella. Battered him everywhere. Fuck, why are you two together? Why? Delilah. Her name wasn't Delilah. Could have been, but it wasn't. I was going to say something then, and it's completely gone. Something must have been a lie. You love Jack Black singing Britney Spears. Have you heard Travis singing Britney Spears? They did that, Hit Me Baby One More Time. They done that on that Radio 1 show where you have to do a cover version, which is a pretty good version of it, to be honest. And Elbow did, what did they do? Was it All the Single Ladies? Was it that? Very strange, but works wonders. They also did Wichita Lineman, didn't he? When Paul Rudd was in the studio, and his mind was blown because Elbow, one of his favourite bands, Wichita Lineman's his favourite song of all time, and they started playing it, and his head was just absolutely gone. In the Air Tonight is a hot song. Yep. Although I'm an early Genesis kind of dude. For me, Phil Collins, one of the best drummers of all time, one of the most underrated drummers, and early Genesis were fantastic. So I prefer all that earlier stuff. Although saying that, Trick of the Tail is a fantastic album, and Peter Gabriel wasn't on it. I love Peter Gabriel. I seen him live in Sheffield in 1993. Superb, or superb, as they say. Yeah, we had that earlier on. We did. We had a little bit of Jack Black doing Britney. The Midgets had turned up my banded. A multi-spread shot human cannon. Make the most of what you got. I am a linesman at Notts County, and I've been to Main Road. There you go. Yeah, fantastic song. Jimmy Webb, glorious songwriter. And I suppose it is country-ish, but a lot of what they did wasn't overly country, if that makes any sense. It was country tinged. And just doing an interpretive dance solo on the dance floor is right. Get up there, shaking the booty. Phil Collins is an absolutely superb, underrated drummer. If you listen to some of the early Genesis stuff, probably around, I don't know, Nursery Crime, Foxtrot, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, there's some amazing stuff on there. And Trick of the Tail, absolutely incredible stuff. And then people just think he's that fella that does stupid ballads at his piano and is bald with a mullet. One or the other, Phil, it's one or the other. You're either bald or you're a mullet, you can't have both. Duran Duran, bit of Rio. If I'd have known, I would have worn me pastel pink crimpolene suit with the sleeves rolled up. Not heard the Travis version? Jackie, check it out. Travis, Hit Me Baby One More Time. It was on Radio 1, do a show, don't they? And they have done for decades. Live Lounge, that's it. When you do the Live Lounge, whoever comes on plays one or two of their songs, but they have to do a cover version. And it seems to be a tradition where the cover version is as far left from what they do as possible. So like I say, Elbow did All the Single Ladies. I think they did that. It was one of them songs anyway. Travis did Hit Me Baby One More Time and done it acoustic, and it sounded great. I think Two Shot Past the Bar and Nicked Your Drink. Were they side by side, or was it one on the shoulders of someone else? A Posh for Piss Dancing, that could well be it. We Feckers, Pep, yep. Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the Wee Baby Midget. There you go. Exactly. See, you knew it. We knew it. Steve's got visions of Kate Bush, and you doing Kate Bush dancing. Can you do that? Can you do a bit of Heathcliff? Ali, you want some Pringles, sour cream and onion, and a Fanta? No problem at all. Do you want a normal Fanta, or do you want a San Pellegrino Tory Fanta? Who's on the bar? Yeah, I am at the moment. But someone else have to go on as well. Behind me, after me. Behind me, what the fuck? Behind me, after me. Yeah, don't tell Helen. Steve, don't tell Helen. Shh. Keep it done with a capital stu. Saffadimus and Pliers, you want coffee? Not a problem at all. Pip, Babushka. Right, I don't think I was ever in doubt about my sexuality from a very early age, because Kate Bush in Babushka spoke volumes to me. How old must I have been when that came out? Probably I was 6 or 7 or something, and I understood at that point, lad, you're straight. This explains it, you're straight, right? What a video that is. Also a great song. Kate Bush is an absolutely amazing artist. If you listen to The Man with the Child in His Eyes, that was written when she was about 14 or 15. You would swear that was a woman in her 30s, worldly wise, well-travelled. No, some kid, well-read, very intelligent, and an absolute prodigy on the piano, but absolutely incredible. And what a voice. Babushka for the list. Yes, it's on. Helen's just gone to bed with a huge oversized hoodie on. Not that cold, is it, mate? Angie, put your glasses on. Saf wants to be tucked in his mattress. Very different. Very different. Susanna Hoffs from the Bangles was your first celebrity crush. I think she was possibly a lot of people's first celebrity crush. She's in her 60s and still looks absolutely incredible. Also, a very, very talented guitarist. She's always cold. Is that Helen or Susanna Hoffs? Some people are like that though, aren't they, Steve? Just no matter how warm it is, you could be in the middle of the desert. Give us me jumper. What? Stop talking and do some work. I can do me working while I'm talking, you know. I'm dead good at that, what do you call it? Multitasking. Saw the Instagram pics and she is still stunning, absolutely. I don't know, she doesn't look like she's had work done. You never know, they're getting better these days, aren't they? She certainly doesn't look like Madonna does at the moment. Such a shame about her. Too much surgery is not good for you, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Is anybody going to go behind the bar at 1:15? Of course, on stay behinds, on lock-ins, it's every 15 minutes. So if anyone fancies getting behind there, earning some tips. I mean, Jackie will show you the tips. Very impressive tips. Steve, your first celebrity crush was Lena Zavaroni. Now you are talking. That's proper old school. Although I completely get that. I completely get why. At least it wasn't Nana Mouskouri. Although even that, you know, I seem to remember people thought Nana Mouskouri was weird looking, and yet I watched something on BBC4, like The Story in 1978 or something. She looked fantastic. I don't get it. Just because she had long dark hair and had black glasses on. I don't know. As if she looked weird, she didn't. Angie, you're up next behind the bar. Fantastic. Donkey Sean, as they say in Germany. You always said you'd never get work done and age gracefully, but each wrinkle that you see in your face, you rethink that. Nah, you look fantastic. Don't worry about that. I mean, you look who you look. You know, some people, you see them nowadays and you think, do I know you? Yes, you've known me for 20 years. You didn't used to look like that. Have you been in an accident? Have you sat too close to the fire? Have you melted? I've told you a joke, why aren't you smiling? I'm laughing inside. Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go, Angie is behind the bar. Jackie, yours was Paul Young. My mate worked with Paul Young and can do an incredible impression of him singing. I think he played drums on one of his albums, and he's not even a drummer. He's a guitarist, bass player and singer, and one of the best backing vocalists I've ever heard. Just he's got this art of being able to pick up melodies and harmonising with them. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, weird, Mandy. When you were younger, some singers were older than you, and now they're younger. How did that happen? Who'd have thunk it? Currently, the server's too busy talking. Jacqueline, I'm the on-screen talent, I'll have you know. Thank you very much. Faithless Insomnia, that is a boss tune, that has to be said. I love that tune. No one's older than you, Mandy. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Yep. Kate Bush, Debbie Harry, Olivia Newton-John. 78 was a great year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Coffee tea or me? What do you have, mates? What? Get your orders in. Get your orders in. Angelina is behind the bar. Jack, you like that tune as well? It is great, isn't it? It's on an advert at the moment, isn't it? An internet advert. An advert for internet, that is. Not an advert on the internet. Paul Young made you miss a party once. You told us before, haven't you? But remind me. I can't remember this now. What did he do? Mandy, tell us. He needed extra equipment delivered. When you say extra equipment, he is a rock star, so is this females? Little bags of stuff? What did he need? Cypress Hill, insane in the membrane. I've been to Cyprus, but I've never been to me. Yeah, a place that we stayed in Los Angeles back in '88, the second time round. We were in part of Cyprus. I didn't realise it was the same Cyprus as Cypress Hill until much later. But yeah. I also didn't realise that it was it wasn't like a holiday, nowhere near a holiday place. It was just where people lived. And there was people getting shot left, right and centre. So a great idea for a holiday, but the fella who owned the condo where we stayed is from Dublin, or was from Dublin, he's no longer with us, and crazy. He could have walked around South Central and nobody would have batted an eyelid, wouldn't have gone anywhere near him, just because he was Welshie. Tea and bickies for Ali? Of course you can, of course you can. How very dairy, how very... Speakers for the NEC in Birmingham, right. Well, if you're in the NEC, you are going to need speakers, because that's a big gaff, that one, isn't it? That's where I saw Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman and Howe in the early 90s. 91, I think it might have been. I think it might have been 91. 1990 actually, 89, 90. I don't know, I'm going down all 91, 89, 90, 88, 56. Can you play it? Yes. Can you kick it? Yes, you can, Mandy. Go on. Jack, you knew loads of young fellas loved Debbie Harry. Everyone of a certain era did, because she was a very attractive lady. But when you go back and look at it, don't look at it. Listen to it. Listen to Blondie. A fantastic band. Like a proper New York CBGBs, sorry, kind of band. I liked them. Any Garibaldis? Pip, is that a biscuit or is that like slang? Like any Mitsubishis? You're double dropping Garibaldis tonight, are you? Steve, can you have Beastie Boys Sabotage on the list? Yes, you can. You can. If you didn't, I would. I love that. Like a bit of Beastie Boys. Yep, that's going on. In fact, big fat fuck it, as my daughter says. It's going on. There you go. I've added it to me handwritten list. Written down, go on. Used to sing Hanging on a Telephone in your band. Isn't that fantastic? They did do some fantastic songs. Like proper punk songs. Not just, well, pop ones, but also punky ones as well. I liked the style that they had. And also Clem Burke is a superb drummer. Just saying. Intergalactic, another boss tune. Yeah, I like a bit of Beasties. Sabotage is the one though. I'm too slow. Better to be too slow than too fast, Mandy. So I'm led to believe. Beastie Boys are always welcome, of course. Naturellement, as they say in Japan. Well, French people on holiday in Japan say that. Kept missing the start. Tricky. Are you listening to the Beastie Boys or Tricky? Make your mind up. Get some Tricky on there as well. I like Tricky. He was in Massive Attack for a while, wasn't he? part of that Bristol trip hop scene, along with Portishead and all them lot. Do you sing it now? Only in the shower. If you're gonna sing it, you may as well. Beastie still kept the original hip hop ethos after all the rest went gangster they did. They kept it old school. It's also, I'm not a huge hip hop fan or rap fan, but I like the Beastie Boys. My kind of stuff that I like is more A Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul. I like that vibe. They're the same kind of thing. They just kept it the way it was. Loads of jazz influences and old blues and stuff, rather than popping caps in people's asses. Pump It Up by Elvis Costello. Oh, great tune. Pump It Up by Elvis C. Brass Monkey. Tricky was a Run DMC track, yep. It's tricky to it's tricky to rap a rhyme. Rap a rhyme to rap a rhyme. That's right. Oh, fucking, I don't know. I can't do it. My head's going west. Uber for Jackie. Is that a taxi or is that a song? Yep, an Uber. Taxi ordered for Jinxie. Jack's Taxis. De La Soul are fantastic. I like that laid back vibe. Don't be travelling across the country to shoot each other. Just chill, relax. You're all making money. Vibe out, man. Like I say, even though there's a lot of American music that I can't quite get to grips with because there's nothing I can recognise in it. But stuff like De La Soul and A Tribe Called Quest, there's a certain vibe to it that I can get. I understand it. It's mad. It's tricky to rock a rhyme to rock a rhyme. That's right on time. It's tricky. That's the one. Oh, hang on.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Angie, leveled up again. Fantastic. So if you can't find your blanket, you're losing all kinds of stuff. Arrested Development, they were massive, weren't they, as well? Late 80s, early 90s, was it? Or was that mid 90s? And he's not scared. We didn't think so. Glasses getting lined up on the bar. Fantastic. We beat a rap, what key beat a lock. Who wants what? Yeah, we all want drinks. Get us more drinks. Get us more stuff. Keep the till going. Keep that money coming in. Keep them doggies moving. Rawhide. There you go. There's a Joe Baxi outside for Ali. Sorry, for Ali. There's a taxi outside for Jackie, right? Yep. I'm starting to get confused with myself now. No es bueno, as people in Japan say. Your doggies are always moving, of course. More Tiger Lily Gold. Dig yourself. Ali, go on, have another mocktail. Do it now. Do the staff get profit dividends? We do indeed. Not only do you get your profit dividends, you also get my everlasting love and respect. Campari and lemonade for the little lady, and a port and lemon for her mother. That is proper 70s, that Pip. Proper. Pot and lemon. Is Campari still a thing? Jinxie, do you need a hand getting into the taxi? Are your legs alright? Company benefits you can get used to. Yep, we're in there. It's fantastic. We are one big family. A fireman's lift for our Jinxie. Pour it into the back of the Uber. You love that song as well. I know you do. You with your bloody Tiger Lily Gold, whatever they're called. You've hurt your trigger finger somehow. Excessive triggering or excessive fingering. Who knows? None of us will judge. But you put a shift in, so that's all we can ask for. You've put a shift in tonight, girl. Oh. Was it overly itchy? This is what we need to know. We need to know this. We're not being touchy. This is not sketchy. Was it itchy? I will fix the whole... Not the whole, no. I'll fix the DJ thing for Sunday. But obviously, Mandy's proven it tonight. You've been DJing all night, so it works. This does work. I've got to move things around on the screen because it's coming up, it's there. Needs to be moved, as does Dad Joke. But I need to find somewhere just to put the DJ. I think you like the DJ as well. Well, our Mandy's the DJ at the moment, but you know, I think you like the way it's represented. You are getting a bonus, you are, Mandy. You are getting a bonus for DJing all night. It's still itchy. Ooh. You've been up since 4:30. Yes, repping the claggy flaps. Definitely. And funnily enough, now you're mentioning claggy flaps, I was watching something on telly the other day and clooty dumplings were mentioned. The only time I've ever heard them was in the streams, and then all of a sudden they're on there. Yep, stay safe and be good, and if you can't be good, be quick. Yep. Ali's dropping pure wedge there for Mandy, good stuff. Mocktail coming up for Ali, good. Jackie, have a safe ride home. Ride, Jackie, ride. Love light and the warmer weather. Fantastic. Night, take care. Once she's gone, we can talk about her. We wouldn't do that, Jackie, we wouldn't do that. Nice to see you, nice, as always. There's a plane going over the house. It must be 40,000 feet. Why can't I hear it? I've got flight radar on this. Can I find out who it is? Not now. Well, where is it? I'm trying to find out who this bleeding plane is. This, by the look of it, is the Irish rugby team liveried Aer Lingus from Berlin to Dublin. It has a rugby ball on the tail fin. You can hear it on your headphones. It's there. Mad, isn't it? There you go. Can you see that? It's got a rugby ball on the tail fin. Going from Bear to Dub. Berlin to Dublin. That is loud, isn't it? So have you heard rumbling outside? No thunder possibility. What could it be? It could be Jeff moonwalking. Cloven hooves make real noise, man. You thought you were Steve, sweetheart. That's tomorrow night. All right. Have you got one for every night of the week, Steve? Is that what it is? You're all sweethearts to Steve. Exactly. What more can we ask for? And we love you too, Steve. Doing sterling work on the door, as always. Madness, our house. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. We love a bit of madness. Right, who's up next on the bar? Angie's done her shift. Fantastic. Thank you, Angie. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Who's up next? Who's going to jump behind? Not many, is there? Do you know what? I'll jump back behind. How's that? There you go. I'm back behind. I will add myself. I'll add my own name as well, so you know it's me next time. I'm not Jess. I'm not identifying as my daughter. Nothing like that. And you're going to pull a double. Okay. There you go. You're going to pull a double. Does that mean a double shift, or are you going to be outside pretending to ski? Favourite madness song? Ooh, good question. There's a few, you know. There's definitely a few, and they're not the usual type. The Sun and the Rain, I think, is a great song, but things like Grey Day, I love. But I'm going to say my favourite one is Walking with Mr. Wheeze, which is the B-side to Our House, and it's an instrumental. And it's just a strange song, but I love it. I got it when we were living in the Netherlands, and I used to play it all the time. That side got played more than Our House. And it's just, it was weird. I love weird music, things that make me think a bit more. Absolutely love it. So, Walking with Mr. Wheeze. But The Sun and the Rain is also a great song. Ali, that plane is fantastic. Looks great. It's a shame we can't just look up and see them. And even if we could, it's jet black. So it's literally jet black. So we couldn't see it. Saf, yep. Claimed. You claimed, and you've been claimed. Double shift. There you go. But loads of tips as well. The midgets have broken into the field next door and are riding llamas. Are we going to have money on this? Is this what we're going to do next week? Instead of horse racing, we'll have midget llama racing. Can we do that? We're doing it. We're doing it. Sod it. Doesn't matter if it's offensive. We're having it. Go on. They're the right size, aren't they, for riding llamas? Grab hold of the back of their neck and off you go. Actually, no, don't do that. That's something completely different. Cardiac Arrest, Steve, is another superb song. Great lyrics, and another one that's got a how many songs, how many chart hits I've had someone playing on a marimba, glockenspiel, wherever it was. Ding, ding, ding. You know, you don't get many of them, do you? And the bass at the start, dum, 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 dum. Such a good band, Madness. And a funny band. The videos were always really good. I might have a Madness day tomorrow. Now that you mentioned it, might throw a Madness playlist on. I've still got some Madness albums. I've got One Step Beyond the original 70s album, and more Complete Madness, again from the 80s, still originals, never got rid of it. We need picks, we do. Tiny Llamas, isn't it Elton John? Hold me closer, Tiny Llamas. Never took themselves seriously, they didn't, and that's in an era when so many people were absolutely taking themselves 100% serious. They just went, nah, sod it. We are what we are. What you see is what you get. And people absolutely loved it. Write it down. Madness. Madness playlist. Written down, Mandy. It's written down. It's written. It's written. As is Elvis C. Pump It Up. Sabotaged by the Beastie Boys. But Elmore James and Elbow Lippy Kids, even though you've already added some of them. Yeah, but it's getting done. And also, I must have write this now. Tomorrow, For Tomorrow, which is a song by Blair, by the way, a great song by Blair. Dennis Birdcam. That's getting done. Dennis Birdcam is getting tried, if nothing else. DJ on screen. And we're adding more rooms. The pub's getting an expansion, right? The pub is being expanded. We're going into room. There's going to be more than one room, so get used to this. House of Fun was filmed on Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. That's a fantastic, superb song. And a great video as well. If you want to talk strange songs, Blind Willie Johnson wrote a song, Dark Was the Night, Cold Was the Floor. What? How would he know? How would he know? Dark Was the Night. Every night's fucking dark if you call Blind Willie, isn't it? Revolta Silenziosa, Human Wine. Paused. Just slide guitar and him humming. So sad and haunting. Carl Sagan put that on the gold platter on the Voyager to express sorrow. Right. How did I not know that? The world needs more Carl Sagan. Stop people thinking 5G gives you the shits or whatever it is. Know what I mean? Have intelligence rather than idiocy. Yeah, a bit like Jeff Healey singing See the Light. Ali wants some crisp. A bag of the crisp. I'm sure Angie will be able to sort you out with that. No problemo. Oh, my nose is getting itchy. Just checking something. I'll only be a sec. Prawn cocktail. Disgusting, la. Disgusting. Neil deGrasse Tyson, yep. He seems to be the go-to guy, doesn't he? It was Bill Nye, the science guy, but then Neil deGrasse Tyson seems to be the one they go to. But also, is it Magnus, or Max Tegmark? Magnus Tegmark, I see him all the time. Some good lads on there. Bag of the crisp coming up for you. Carl Sagan actually put Neil on a bus so they could see how they did things at university while Neil was in school. What? Right, so even as a young kid, that's probably what gave him the motivation to carry on the way he was. Lamb and mint sauce, Brannigan's. Pip, man, where have you dragged that from? Lamb and mint. What else did they do? Smoked ham and pickle, didn't he? Roast beef and mustard. I think they did 4 flavours. We had them in the pub. Yeah, lamb and mint. They were nice, them lamb and mint. The cheese, smoked ham and pickle. Roast beef. The roast beef and mustard ones had such a real weird a taste at the back of your throat. Man, I hated them. But the lamb and mint were really nice. Brannigan's. Do they still exist, Brannigan's? They're in a really nice bag as well, weren't they? On a butty, go ahead. Someone got this lunatic drunk gobshite beside me to gob away. He's talking so much shite. Is that me by any chance? That's why Neil wanted to pay homage to Carl Sagan with his version of Cosmos, of course. Yes. I think I've seen the original version of Cosmos years ago. I've seen the Neil deGrasse Tyson version of it. I thought it might be just an updated version. I didn't realise it was because of his connection. That's good, that. Steve's launching people out the house. The house, the public house, the pub. Flanagan's kettle-fried crisps. I wonder if they're similar. So I think what else? We had Brannigan's. They were in that sort of beige bag, weren't they, with old-fashioned stuff on the front. Brannigan's crisps. There you go. There they are. Oh man. That, by the way, says thick cut before anyone starts saying anything. Roast beef and mustard, they got the back of your throat if you tried to inhale them slightly. Not try to, but bollocks to it. Mature cheddar and ham, yep. Smoked. Just let me see this thing, will you, you knob? There you go. Easily the best and strongest roast beef and mustard crisps on the market. They were absolutely incredible. Smoked ham and pickle, mature cheddar and onion, roast lemon mint, cream cheese and choy. That's where crisps being said in a Brummie accent sounding better to me. That's where this all came from. I'll have cream cheese and chives, roast lemon mint, smoked ham and pickle, mature cheddar and onion, please, and some smoky bacon for Baba. There you go. They always sound better. And I stick by that. And if you got someone from the Republic of Ireland, Dublin especially, to say curly whirly, quirly whirly, or from Glasgow, cuddly wuddly, just so much better. Ocean pie sounds better in a Geordie accent. I'll have a canny bit of ocean pie. And chicken and a can of Coke sounds better from Liverpool, obviously. Vanilla ice baby. Angie did the exact crisps you ordered for the pub. See? Smart thinking. Keep the door shut. He had one of the midgets talking about playing darts. Oh man. They'd have to, do you know what? They'd have to throw overhand, wouldn't they? I did play, I've said this before, haven't I did play table tennis in Cuba. Me and a lad from Huddersfield against a swarthy Cuban entertainment guy who came up to us and said, you versus me and the dwarf. And I started laughing, and it was the dwarf had to serve overhand. Brilliant lads, absolutely fantastic. We had such a laugh with them. They were absolutely superb lads. Great lads. Just such a pain in the arse that they had to do what they were doing. Just trying to get by on tips because they couldn't make enough money doing any other kind of work. So we looked after them, made sure we give them stuff. Do we need anything else on the order list? What else? What are we ordering so far? We need cheesy moments. We need more cheesy moments. Isn't my entire stream one entire prolonged cheesy moment? And you believe you originated from the UK? I'm going to spit into a tube and send it off to 23andMe to find out. Funnily enough, Steve was thinking that you might have been originally from the UK because of the way you talk, which I can see completely. Yeah, you don't sound your typical American, and you're obviously very well versed in the UK. Saying get some therapy in a broad Northern Irish accent like Ian Paisley. Get some therapy. What was it? Northern Irish, also the Northern Irish accent has got to be borderline racist and very offensive. To sing Bon Jovi. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Works wonders, I think. Yep. Do sort of sound. Yep. When you're doing the spit. That's in the car park at the moment. Really excited to find out where you've come from. Yeah, I think it's hard to move forward in your life without knowing where you've come from. There is a path. If you don't know where you've come from, how do you know where you're going? Otherwise, you end up going round in circles. Saf is cold. He will be because, obviously, he lives in the Serengeti plain, because everyone in Africa lives on the Serengeti plain. Obviously. Who doesn't realise that? Yep. And he's got the blanket out, the blanket warmer, and he's got a bed for you. Fantastic. Here the Indians speak very quickly, so garage sounds like grudge. Its language is so weird, especially when people are speaking the same language but in different accents, slightly different bits and pieces. I hate the fact that so many Europeans are now speaking English with an American accent because of TV, because it takes away from their natural accent. Hearing Scandinavians talking with their own version of English, I think is fantastic. And Dutch, living there, I love the way Dutch people speak English, but because of films and stuff nowadays, it's just becoming so generic, unfortunately. Pip, 5% English, 5% Swedish, 90% dickhead. Have you had this officially sorted out, have you? This been done, has it? Is that your DNA? You have to spit into a jar or something? I'm scared to look what mine is. I think mine's just going to be 100% mutant or 100% mongrel. It's just going to be Liverpool. I'm sure of it. 100% pure Liverpool. Unless we go back further, Steve. Further. I'm convinced part of our family came from Norfolk. Hence the yellow and green, the canary colours on our motto. Floruit Fraxinus, isn't it? Our is it heraldic shield? We have our own heraldic shield, the Ashcroft clan. And you feel like you've been going round in circles all your life. You're tired and you want to get off the ride. I am not surprised. Trivia alert. Do we need to have a trivia alert? Do we really? I don't think we do, but nice one anyway. We all love trivia. South Africa has the largest population of Indians outside of India. That is a hell of a thing, that, isn't it? Considering they've got all over the world, everywhere, and there's plenty of them in loads of places. That strange. There used to be plenty up in the northern parts of Africa, didn't there? Until they got kicked out. At which point some of them came to the UK, and then their daughters and granddaughters became exceptionally racist people trying to kick other migrants out of the country. Not naming names apart from Priti Patel and Swella Braverman. Prime Circle, she always gets what she wants. Empty glasses. Brilliant, Ali. Mucho apreciado. Trivia machines in the pub, we need that. I wonder if there's a way of making a trivia machine on screen that you can click and see what happens. Oh man. And you standing behind the bar shaking it like a true cocktail waitress. 2 bottles in your hands, 1 in your cleavage, filling up glasses, your cups runneth over. Yet we've noticed. Right, are you ready? Yes, go on, press play. Well done, Monday. I have got more stuff I can put up on screen. I know I've got more stuff. I just need to add it, and I need another 27 stream decks. Britain brought them here as slaves, but that didn't actually work, yeah. They wouldn't be subdued, of course not. So they went to Southeast Asia. I wouldn't be subdued either if that was the case. Now, fuck you. You want to take me somewhere, you work for it. Steve, yeah, good stuff. There's a bonus from the pub as well as Ali, for sorting that out. Next one is more hands-on, is going through a window. So they're set free and set up shop in Durban, and will have been happy there. You did send me a reminder to fill the thermos. That must be freezing now. It is. By now. Why am I gone back to Northern Ireland? It is, Mandy, you did. You did send it while I was sat at my desk. And I looked at the time and I thought, I haven't quite got the time to get in there. So it's my own fault. I appreciate the reminder. I will do that next week. But then when I came in here, I've still got both windows open now because it was roasting. Now it's not overly roasting. How do I drink cold tea? You couldn't. I've had a child. Anyone who's had a child will know what cold tea tastes like. Every time you make one, something happens and you come back and it's freezing cold. In fact, my good friend Roz, who works with me, when she come back from having a baby the first time, someone said, "What's it like being back?" She went, "Oh, it's amazing. Having a hot cup of tea, I forgot what it was like." You forget this, and I'm so used to it. I'm being in work, you make a brew and you be on a phone call or dealing with someone, and then before you know where you are, your tea's cold, so you just get used to drinking it cold. Cold Earl Grey is not bad. But if you have a look at that, the inside of it, that was cleaned 3 days ago. It was spotlessly white. Now look at it. It's doing that to the cup. What's it doing to my insides? Tannins, man. So my red one is now getting cleaned. The white one will start getting cleaned tomorrow. Pip, you want to combine a live Cluedo mixed with Who Left the Shitty Pants in the Cubicles? That we can do. That we can do. It was Baldy Fred in the third cubicle with the chicken tikka wrap. It was Pedo Bob in the fourth cubicle with the 18 pints of Guinness. This could work. This is going to take off. It didn't help that I started with 0% beer. Yeah, but I didn't want that to get warm, so I had to have that first. By the way, Bavaria, Holland Dutch beer. If you want to reach out and help a stroke victim who doesn't drink alcohol anymore, I will quite happily take a shitload of them free of charge off you. Anti-duties, yeah. But you can't drink it. You get used to it, Ali. Seriously, you get used to it. To the point where there's a song by Dodgy that's called "There's Nothing Worse Than Cold Tea," and I remember hearing that years ago, thinking, yeah, you're 100% right. Now, years later, fuck, it's not bad. Cold coffee, I can drink that as well. I mean, cold coffee, I'm not drinking that now. Put ice in it, put it in a separate glass and charge me twice as much for it. Cold, cold, hot, hot. It all comes out as piss, mate. You drink cold coffee or microwave it. Right, so Angie's part English, you're part American. No one else on earth microwaves fucking coffee. Kettle, man, kettle. If you don't like it cold, lash it down the sink and make another one. Have I tried Stella Artois Liberté? Delicious, non-alcoholic. I have not tried that, but then again, I don't like alcoholic Stella Artois, to be honest. Stella over here is called wife beater. It's got a taste that I don't like, but I will try it if it's non-alcoholic. Maybe that's the side I don't like. You have 2 pints of the normal stuff and you end up outside trying to glass people up the arse. That's the one non-alcoholic that you enjoy. I quite like the Beck's Blue. I like that. I don't mind Beck's Blue. Cold coffee sounds like a bad novelty band. It does. It really does. Yeah. I can imagine them. 1980s bad novelty band. Red Stripe. Man. We had to have Red Stripe in the Cavern pub in Liverpool. That was the only lager they had one night. I tell you, it tasted better coming out than it did going in. Yes, Saf, congratulations on your coffee win on Dan's stream. And there was people asking him, will you send outside the US? I'm thinking, he's going to send one to fucking South Africa. It's going to have to send one somewhere else, yeah. Beck's Blue, definitely worth a try, Angie. I like it anyway. But then I like Beck's, so I've always liked Beck's. Too many chemicals in European beer gives you headaches. There are in some of them. Beck's, for example, there isn't, because Germans are absolutely anal on some of their stuff. So it is literally just made with water, yeast, hops, malt. So that's the reason why I didn't mind. I mean, when I come home from hospital during the World Cup in 2022, November, December, when I said I was going to get some Beck's Blue, my ma looked at me like, you can't be drinking beer. It's fucking alcohol free, yeah, but it's beer. Yeah, but have a look at it. There's less in this than there is in soft drinks. If I was sat there drinking a can of Coke or something, you wouldn't nod, you wouldn't even blink, nothing. But this, there's nothing in it. And I showed it, she went, oh yeah. Yeah, the chemicals and the nitrates in some wines and beer will cause headaches. Lots of the European beers that we had in the 90s, when I was working behind the bar, 90s and early 2000s, were absolutely full of them. And you could tell. You could have 4 or 5 pints of normal beer, you don't even feel it. And you can have 4 or 5 pints of this stuff, and even though 5 pints is nothing, your head's already starting to, it's aching, it's horrible. Oh, the sweeping brush head came off. Steve, have you got an hammer? Of course he's got a hammer. Steve's got a wallet full of tools and hammers. Out of his pocket. There you go, what you need. Do you need a wrench? I've got a wrench. Do you need a spanner? I've got a spanner. Do you need a hacksaw? Back pocket. There you go. Bosh. Steve, you don't get any headaches drinking ale. I don't get hangovers, mind you. I'm not drinking alcohol, but even when I could drink so much that people look at you thinking, wow, you must be an alcoholic. But no hangover, which is why it's partly a problem. If you can drink all that and you're not getting headaches, your body's thinking to yourself, you're alright. Yeah, see how Dan shits himself when he sees the postage cost to send you the coffee. Daniel is giving away coffee. He's done a thing, hasn't he, with friends of his, and he's giving away some of his coffee. Steve, pockets sound like your handbag. Do you do? Or my nan's handbag. Oh, man, get us my stuff out my bag. You go in there. There's a remote control. There's a pair of pliers, 27 bingo dabbers, a hammer, WD-40. What the fuck? Where's all the stuff coming from? Adam, how you doing, mate? How's things? I'm sure my nan's handbag was like Mary Poppins' handbag. If I'd gone in there deep enough, there would have been a stepladder coming out. I had a stepladder. My real ladder left home when I was 5. Yeah, it's his dad's company, right? So his dad started a coffee company in Colombia, which, if you're going to start one anywhere, that's not a bad place to do it. Yeah, his dad's company. So he's got loads of it to give away and promote the brand. It's a good thing to do that if you're starting a coffee company and you've got a son who's got a large YouTube audience, off you go. Why not? In Cape Town, a woman's handbag is interchangeable with a pharmacy, right? Loads of stuff. The Dan dad started a coffee company. No video this week. Too busy. No worries, Adam. No worries, mate. Like I've said before, your videos take a hell of a amount of effort, and all the stuff that goes into them. I am not surprised that you can't do one every single week without fail. Just bought 26 kilos of Nicaraguan raw green beans. That sounds very much like a narcos deal, that, doesn't it? Nicaraguan raw green beans, 26 key. That's a hell of a lot of stuff, that, mate. Bloody hell. The brush is fixed. I had to read that twice. The bush, I thought it was. The coffee, once roasted, apparently tastes like Werther's Originals with a peppery aftertaste. Oh, hang on.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Charcoal Coffee Company, Adam's levelled up. Adam's normal channel is already well levelled up, so we know this. But you know, you double fisting the channels. We like this. I don't mind Werther's Originals. Obviously, I'm a middle-aged man, so one of these days I'm going to buy driving gloves with the wicker backs on them. Have Werther's Originals. And we all like a little bit of a peppery taste, don't we? It's strange how that works, though, isn't it? With things like wines, coffees. It's such a weird way that you can taste differently. Who was I telling someone? Merlot. If you drink Merlot red wine after eating dry roasted peanuts, it tastes like Dr. Pepper. It's such a strange thing. Very, very strange. Where's the mop and bucket? Is that the mop and bucket, or is that a rival pub? I'll meet you down the mop and bucket. It's in the cupboard, I think, in the cleaner's cupboard. Watch out when you go in there. The little yellow triangle, warning triangle, will be in there as well. Where does the levelling up clip originate from? That is Sean Ryder from the Happy Mondays, who did, do you know Gorillaz, the band, Damon Albarn? They have a song called There. It's coming up, it's there. He was getting asked about that on The Last Leg, a TV show in the UK, and he explained what it was. So he just went, oh, it was this. It's coming up, it's there. And I thought, it's coming up. That sounds like a levelling up kind of thing. So now it is. Put bleach on the list. Yep, alley under the stairs in the cubby. Jeff's got sand in his thong yet again. Adam, so you're redoing the company, but as a sole trader, not a limited company, it means you can do things differently. It does, of course, yes. The limited company means you have to do things according to company's house rules and stuff like that. You need to be very careful. Doing it sole trader, using the same name, you can just go ahead and do what you feel like, really, isn't it? Lining up blowjob shots down the bar on the house. Blowjobs on the house. Go ahead, Angie. Jeff, just get in the hot tub. Oh, hello. You trying to get him in there, are you? Or is it just to get the sand out of his crack? The reach around pub want to take us on in a tug of war. Bring it on. We'll beat them. If it was a dog, it would have bit you, so it wasn't screaming at you. Yeah, no spitting. No spitting on the blowjobs. Trading as Charcoal Coffee, not Charcoal Coffee Company, of course. That, yeah, does mean you can be doing giveaways if anyone's interested. Of course, everyone's interested. Everyone likes a bit of coffee. We like that. Let us know when you start doing your bits and pieces. I'll give us some details and I'll put you back on the lives. I'll put you in the description to make sure that you're in there for every one of them. And if you're doing a different logo or anything, let me know and I'll add it onto the corners again. Give you a shout out in each stream. Sounds like heaven and a way to get there. Being American, is that a 9mm? Ooh, shots fired, literally. Ting Tings, that's not my name. I don't mind that as a tune, actually. Yep, in the toilet, be careful. Swept, mopped, cleaned. Don't be slipping base over apex. Teeth in or out. Extra. You have to pay extra for the teeth out. Smoother. Yeah, as soon as things are ready for sale, we do that, no problem at all. You do it, Saf, I'll do it as well for you, mate. You deserve a bit more success, mate, you really do. Your coffee is fantastic. Right, so you got a different logo, yep, no problem. We'll sort that out. We'll get it back in the corner of the screen, give you the shout out. Get people buying as much as possible. Steve, one of the toilets isn't flushing in the ladies. The out of order sign is on there. Get thine plunger. Yeah, unless they have implants. Yeah, then you need to be careful. Jeez. That sounds absolutely pip. That sounds so sore. I can feel that in my stomach now. Steve, in there. Getting in there. Fantastic. Man, that is too cold. We'll start doing the machineless market on Wednesdays if it's anywhere near you. Can't be that far away. Wales is not the biggest country on earth. I know it can be a bit of a ball ache trying to get places though. That'd be good. Pour some Mr. Muscle down it. That's the toilet, not the coffee. I hope. Don't be doing that, Mandy. Was that the B-side, was it, to Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me? Pour some Mr. Muscle on it. Or down it. Who's on the bar? Angie's still on the bar, isn't she? Cheeky Vimto coming up. We know how to make a cheeky Vimto. Well, I do. The hand towels and the men's just been pulled off at the wall. And that's the only thing to be pulled off in the men's tonight, by the sound of it. Angie's pulling a quadruple shift here. Bloody hell. Doing a smasher. You're in North. I thought that wasn't that far away from the North. Oh, my geography is not anywhere near as good as it used to be. I was great at geography. You tried, nothing happening. Maybe it needs a new ball cock. Extra points for getting 2 of those in there. Steve, are you security or maintenance? Tell Ali. Angie's a working girl. You're working it tonight, girl. It is carnage in the labs tonight. Mac is in the arse end of Powers. I must be thinking of somewhere else, man. I need to drive around Wales at some point. Obviously, once I improve slightly. At the moment, can't really do fuck all. Someone stuck a Johnny on the hand dryer. I bet you that would work wonders. All your clothes still accounted for. Win for Saf. You've been through it, of course. Come for a coffee. At some point when I start driving and getting around a bit more, I will do. I'm still trying to build myself up to it. Slowly. Pick our Mandy up and do a travel blog. There you go, Mandy, we'll do that. I'll pick you up on the way. And it'll be like thingy, what's it called? Joe Lycett does it now, those weekends where they go away. Chatty Man. Is it Chatty Man? Which is it? Do that. It is Chatty Man, isn't it? I think. Yeah, in that case, whose sock do you have in your cleavage? How big is the sock? I'm assuming it could be a football sock. Right, that wasn't in there when you were in there, Ali. Someone else has done that. Damien, Time Warp. Is it Damien or is it Damian? Do we know? Some people pronounce it differently, don't they? I've been streaming for 3 hours. Have I? Shit, it's 11:10. Fucking hell, I have. Sorry. I apologise. What? I don't. These things add up so much time. It's crazy. Should you power wash the parking lot? I think you should, Saf, because there's going to be a lot of DNA out there with the doggers being there. You know what I mean? There you go. As soon as Ali thinks of someone having a big tool that she might need, Steve, you're the first one on the list. The cleavage is pretty large, so that we can fit big socks in there. Go ahead, Safla. Get the car shut out. It's midnight. It is? Jeez. I have been going far too long, man. Do it in the morning, yeah. The cleavage has an echo. It does. It repeats on you. Got to power wash the park. And there's so much DNA floating around in the car park, it needs to be power washed. Get the car shut on it. Get it cleaned. In fact, if Karcher are out there, if you want to send us one, we can clean the car park with it. Send it courtesy of me. We'll have it here at my house, and then I'll take it in the truck. I have to buy a truck now. The midgets are dancing to I Was a Male Stripper in a Go-Go bar. Leather is coming off left, right and centre. We are in the wrong place. We need to get next door into the llama field. See what's going on there. Are they also playing The Floor is Llama? Oh, the guards are outside. The Gardaí. Dog's looking at you like you're nuts. Angie, this is what it is. What you see is what you get. It's a raid. Oh, yeah, Adam, that Frankie Boyle, the Queen so old her pussy was haunted. You know when someone said something where everyone else, all the comedians, their heads just going, oh no, I can't laugh at this, but they have to, their shoulders are going. So funny. Lad does not give a shit. Does not give a shit. Saf, are you ready? Are you ready for love? Oh, what? The fucking hell's that gone off for? It's plugged in. Not plugged into, but plugged in. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to sort that out. That's on my list of 9 million things to do. I'm going to have to sort that out. Like what you say. Good to hear it. What's the song? Got lost in the chat. It is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jeez, where is it? I can't find it either. Where the bleed out? Time Warp, yeah. By Damien. That's it, isn't it? And Flying Visit, a blip on the massive stream night. Night all. Enjoy yourselves. Cheers, Adam. Good to see you, mate. As I say, when you've got all your stuff together or everything, whatever you're doing, let me know. Send us over what you need to do, and I'll add you to the streams and what have you. Try and give you a bit of a boost if we can, if possible. Good to see you. See you soon. Ali's doing a time warp. I'm going to finish this fairly soon. Yeah, when you know, you let me know. Brilliant. Cheers, Adam. Much appreciated, mate. We'll try and look after each other on here. Yeah, Steve, some of us got real work in the morning. Love you and leave you. Love back to you, mate. Love to Helen too, and to Ruby. Always nice to see you. Yeah, I've got to go and sort my shit out as well, because I'm also picking my daughter up. It's 20 to 7 tomorrow bleeding morning. So yeah, I'm going to have to start looking at emptying out, I'm afraid. I could leave you in here. Just lock up behind you. Know what I mean? I could do that. I am going to sort the other rooms out though. We are going to have more than one room. Very, very last call for every single person. What do you want? Quickly. Before I have to leave, I have to go and I've got to go and close my bleeding windows. Take me freezing cold tea mug. Have a very swift alcohol-free red wine. And then something else, I can't remember. Yeah, a hug for Ali, that's all she needs. Saf's trying to get the barmaid's number. Very slick, very, very slick. I think so too. Showing with bows and O's. You can add that. Get it on, get it sorted. Get it lined up, get it linked. Get it ready to rumble. You've managed to pull a midget, so you'll be heading off yourself. We're doing this again on Sunday. Oh, hang on.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Got one in right at the death. Brilliant. Well in, Pooh. Well, with a bit of luck, the midget will be going up on you later. Yeah, so it'll be Sunday, 8 o'clock as normal, Sunday. There will be another one. Hopefully by that point, there'll be other things on the screen. Not too many, but different screens, different things. DJ will be up and be working. And we'll be ready to rumble, as Spencer from Phoenix Night says. Yeah, so thank you all, as always, for your company. You have been fantastic. You are absolutely wonderful people to spend time with, which is why I've ended up almost 3.5 bloody hours. How did we get to this point when it started off? I wasn't even going to do 1 hour. Yep. We'll catch you on Sunday. Pip, nice to see you, bud, as always. Be safe out there. Don't be slipping in a DNA in the parking lot. Your wind went up when ready. Love and light to everyone. Slanjivar, Yakida, and all things in between.
You start making your way outside now, folks, please. Come on, let your feet hit the street. Do your talking while you're walking. It's a pub, not a club. Sorry, what, mate? Change for the condom machine. Go and see the lad behind the bar. You better be quick as well. No, know what I mean, getting your change. No. Just go and sort it out, lad.
And that is that.
Hoo-yah!